All right, welcome back in, everybody. We are going to continue on with some more Cyberknights tonight. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's been getting patches as they do, and things are running pretty well. We haven't really had any problems or anything. Been enjoying it quite a bit. As one would expect, they had a great early access, so I wouldn't expect that to change. Oh, gotta get my camera on here. You'll have to excuse me, I probably look like a wilted lobster because it is ridiculously hot here today. And, you know, as is my wont, if it's not one thing, it's another. I boiled at work. I had to run out to some sites today in my oven on wheels that I call a car. Absolutely melted. And I'm coming home, I'm thinking, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna cool off. I'll eat something cool. Get on stream, we'll be fine. My gate died. So I had to go take apart the gate so I could get into my house. Oh my goodness. Finally here on time. You or me, Epic. So, yeah, I still feel like I am overheated. I greatly considered not doing camera tonight just so I could not have the lights camera on, because that's a few extra degrees for me. I need to move, who was it the other night that was saying they were lighting up a fire because it was so cold? I'll trade you. So, yeah, that was my adventure for the day. Hey, Raptor, how's it going? Good morning, Babel. Good morning to you. Good evening from me, I suppose. And a couple chats here before we got started. Lucifol says, have a good stream and catch up tomorrow. Thanks for another game I now have. You're very welcome. You have great taste in games is all I know. And a $5 super chat from Slice to get us started. Good news, a couple weeks of PT and my wife is cleared for transplant. Passed the final hurdle this afternoon. Yes! That is amazing, man. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. You know, my own complaints aside, you know, things like that put it into perspective. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. Good news. Good news. Rob says, good timing. I just put the dinner in the slow cooker. Oh man, it's too hot. I don't want to talk about cooking. Okay, but yeah, I could use some of this cold storage is exactly what I need. Maybe that's what the game was trying to tell me. It was forewarning me with its quantum powers that I needed more cooling. Hope tomorrow's better. Me too. It's going to be really annoying because I don't think I'm going to be able to get anyone out here to work on that the next couple days because I can't take any time off of work. I'm in my last week for the season and there's just literally no way I can be gone. I just need to finish up all these ending tasks, so that'll be really annoying getting in and out for a couple days, but whatever, I'll survive. It's not the end of the world. Okay, let's hop on in here. Last time we were doing better. We had warmed up, and things were going a little bit better. Things I want to do, we have 141k. We're gonna need to continue clearing out the base and building things up. We have our nano scrubber. We're going to use a good chunk of that, I think, here, right? I think the +8 means that is what we have in construction. So I think I'm going to need to expand this right away. Next thing we would want to look at is, well, we're going to need infrastructure here no matter what we decide to build. We're going to want to decide what we're going to put in here. And we want to think this through really careful. Because of the way you have to upgrade this room's power before you can upgrade this room's power. So I want to make sure that things that are going to get upgraded a lot, like my nano scrubber, are near the middle, and things that are not going to get upgraded a lot are pushed back to the outside. So I need to kind of think that through. We are currently running 2 tasks. Right, we're building the extra cold storage because the tutorial just would not leave me alone. All right, last time we had some... That game's a little quiet. We had some level ups that we need to do. I'm gonna turn you up ever so slightly, game. Don't do me wrong. Smidgen more than that. Okay, let's look at those level ups. So we have Wounded and Injured Babel has a training. Are we done here? We sure are not. And I have... Wait, I have 13 points? I can't be right. I have 2 to spend. Okay, we'll spend those 2, yeah. Now we have finished Tactical Surge. So Tactical Surge will give us teammates and self within 35 meters get +3 initiative, 2 action points and a move point immediately for their next action. That is amazing. Also, unless it's changed, if I did this at the end of a round with only Noir, who hasn't had a turn, it would give that bonus to them in the next round. So this is by far one of my favorite and most powerful abilities, in my opinion. Hey, Slice, I don't know if you were in here when I started. Congratulations, man. That's amazing news. Are you still having to drive back and forth, or was she able to come home? So, we're finished up there. We'll look at this later. No reason to talk about when we don't have points. Our face is ready to train. Now, we had rushed here, Dealmaker, which is a bunch of extra rewards for street people. As soon as we start getting people who are Milsec or Corp, we're going to want to grab this. But for now, we're not there. We were heading, I think, towards this one. Whenever a contract has an influence or exposure limit break, you may spend a charge to re-roll a new set of options. Okay. That's a pretty good one. And then we were also, if I remember right, heading towards these two. Whenever you help a contract's influence break, spend a charge to increase the level of their services. Right. You know what? At the beginning, I think I would rather have this than that. Being able to get them an extra level. Also, so like if I had Cyberdoc level 1, I could level that and their medical services at the same time. That seems really good. I'm gonna head towards that. Well, we're already heading here. I feel like a reroll at the beginning is less important. I would rather just pray for a good roll. We'll get this like next. People with some well wishes in chat. I'll head that down tomorrow if I don't go now. Been home for a couple days. Okay. Yeah, that I'm very happy for you, Slice. That's really awesome. I know that's been a long time coming. Did I not okay that? No, this is Angel Eyes. This is our gunslinger. Our gunslinger was heading up here for Gunsmoke. When missed by an enemy attack, instantly gain 3 AP and 1 action point. And right now we have double charges. We can add evasion. So if they miss me once, they're less likely to hit me. Another charge. And I'm not sure what this one is doing. I like that quite a bit. Let's continue that. I like things that give AP. I just think they're very strong. All right, we have Red Hat here, who is ready to train. We picked up Spoof last time. I don't need to upgrade this. I feel like just a Spoof is fine, at least for the time being. This one is very important to me. What do we have here? Increase the range. I'm less worried about that. We have Overclock. Overclock is great. We could increase it for an extra turn. The faster I get done with hacking, the sooner we can move on with the mission. Having to watch the back of a hacker is dangerous. So I'm very tempted by that. Remove HP from ice. That'd be fine. Don't care about the scapegoat tokens. Trunk patch. Immediately repair. Yeah, I don't seem to have a problem with that yet. Prank. Debuff an enemy within 25 meters. This enemy will be picked next time the Sec AI dispatches an agent to investigate. Yeah. Flash hack. When attacked by a drone, immediately debuff the drone. Skip turn. Minus 25 to all range accuracy. Minus 6 initiative until the end of the day. Okay, we're not going to fight drones yet. That'll be pretty good when we do. So I think we're going to up the overclock. We'll go with the extra turn to get us started. Extra time on it. Okay, Basilisk has 4 training points. The body dissolving is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite abilities. Extra faster recharge, extra range, and an extra charge. Those are all great, but I don't know if we want to get that at the moment. Arrow Shrap Shell. Shotgun shell delivers an arrow-sized shrapnel. Each 3 meters of class lasting for 3 turns. An enemy or teammate entering the zone suffers 140 ballistic damage. Reknit. Immediately heal 100 HP for yourself or a teammate within 6 meters. This imperfect healing has a 50% chance to increase injury. Ooh, yuck. Venom Trap. Throw a Venom Trap. The first enemy that enters the 3-minute radius is poisoned and has minus move speed. That'd be fine. Purge. When debuffed with any damage over time effect, such as poison, immediately heal 10 and purge the debuff. Yeah. And we also could get... Oh, we have Biomimicry. Engages Biomimicry to disguise yourself so you don't trigger cameras. That's okay. Brainworm. Yeah, this is one of the ones we liked. Essentially, we can make them hallucinate and attack their own people. Detonation. I kind of like the idea of this. Do we want to go this way? Will, hit points, tech and crit, tech and hit, will and hit points. So same difference. This unlocks more paths, so we'll go this way. And we'll pick up Brainworm. Apparently we have 1 extra point. The extra range is useful on that one. Hey, Braun, how's it going, man? What's going on? I roasted today. I won't go on my rant again, but it was exceptionally hot where I'm at. I had to do some driving around in my exceptionally hot car that was exceptionally parked in the sun. And then I got home and my gate was broken. So I had to go outside and take apart a gate arm so that I could get inside. It's terrible. Are debuffs common? Not that I saw, but we were only into this current storyline about this new corporation moving in, so it's not like we were super duper far into the game yet. I assume that enemies will have more abilities as we go further. Okay, that's everyone here. I believe my dock is busy, so I can't do anything about that. We are working our jobs. We already looked at accounts. The only thing left to do before we go, I want to look at weapons. And what I mainly want to know is if we get something better than the Defensor, which does not seem like we have. Oh, I said that too soon. We have the Secure Shot. So Defensor, 90% accuracy, 160 damage, 170 with a little bit more accuracy. They're 45k. I don't think I can justify that yet, but let's remember that there's a better one. Secure Shot. Okay, let's run our time. Oh yeah, we also have ridiculous amounts of heat. Like ridiculous amounts. I'm sorry to bring Remedy back this way. At least she's still in one piece? You look worse than you should for a week in the muck, Remedy. It got ugly and I got the better end of it. 3 of them are rotting alongside Diego McBride smuggling her out. Corpse removal isn't a priority. Anyways, the dead are a reminder what they get for messing with my routes. We haven't seen them since. Any clues who your mystery enemy is? Maybe it's a competitor trying to shut down my game, but no, nothing complete. I owe you one, Noir. Let me know when you need to call in a favor. Noted. You'll be hearing from us. And you, Remedy, you're welcome back anytime. I know my runners will miss you. Oh yeah, I'll miss the slop down there. Remember the bonus for your team we talked about. Aye, Choppa. Mutual respect has grown between the two. Positive relationship formed. Remedy has suffered some occupational injuries in protecting the gunrunners and will need medical leave. Oh my goodness, how long are you out for? 5 days! Oy, oy, oy. Okay, nothing for it. Until, who's currently getting treated? I don't even know. Okay, I think our treatment just ended, so my dock is free. I would really like to heal this. We have Nano Scorched, which isn't great. If I send you for treatment, 4 days, 12 hours. And I can't do a mission. Yeah, we need to do this mission before I could do that. Yeah, we need to do that mission. So I think we're going to have Annie send for treatment, and we can get her healed up quicker. I ran laps in a small 95-degree room. Can confirm what roasting feels like. Yeah, it was 102 here today. That's not uncommon where I live, but this is like the first day that the heat has really ramped up. So like we're just not used to it yet. I wear a uniform for work and it wasn't pleasant even walking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. We're gonna run this mission, I think, and I don't see a reason why we wouldn't go now. Nothing's gonna change. And as soon as this, well, then we'll have a couple days and then our dock will be free. I need another doctor really badly. And here is one of our doctors talking to us, I think. Okay, let's go plan this mission. Let's see if we got mix of stealth and combat and bodyguard. Okay, so that's not saying hacker, but we may need our hacker. Who's wounded right now? So me and Annie. Okay, so we have most people. Oh, and look at that. We have a potential recruit, a soldier. I'm not going to pick them up before the mission unless I'm going to use them, because I'd have to pay them. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have enough people to run a mission, and we don't need to have our hacker here. What do... Yeah, we need to do some legwork here. Let's start this one and see what we got. We can still try to make a connection at the new Warner Bruin Global Enclave with some legwork. Warner Bruin isn't going anywhere. They're here to stay. Warner Bruin is spending billions and multiple years to try to get a foothold in New Boston. You know someone in that enclave is desperate to get connected to the underworld. Yeah, we need to get someone sniffing around Warner Bruin Global Enclave to see if we can quietly get in touch with someone. And it's our face. Perfect. Yes. Front Legwork, 11 days. Yes. This won't be an easy one. The sharks are going to be circling Warner Bruin people, just waiting for the frenzy to begin. I'll be as decisive if I see an opportunity. They're going to need help, the kind of help we can provide. And considering what Warner Bruin has paid to put a foot in the door, they're going to be paying well. Cool. Okay, that one's good to go. That didn't actually use up one of my mercs, so I kind of wonder if I want to start this one. Yeah, let's start this too. The sooner I get these done, the better. I need one of your mercs on legwork to help me collect some debtors who are trying to stiff me. They need to remember, if I patch them up or put chrome in them, they owe me money. This isn't a UNA clinic for gray carders or something. I see how we could put the fear back into them. Word would get around quickly that Cyberknights collecting for you. Honestly, you wouldn't even have to do that much. Rumor about my clinics running wild as it is. Put the fear back in them. So we could send Basilisk, and she has a good chance because she's a door kicker. All right, we'll do that. I'm probably going to enjoy this too much. Remember, Choppa, I still want them as customers. So we would have Noir, Angel Eyes, and Neko. So I do want our recruit here. Let's go talk about them. Potential recruit, I remember here. Let me introduce Marvin. So you're the soldier for Zagalis on the streets of Ward 4. Was a soldier, not a street chopper. I'm sure you know just how professional the gangs of New Boston are these days. They got their street crews, but I was one of the hammers. The Los Zagos Hammers aren't an open invitation club. They're the closest thing on the street to Milsec Ops. Heh, based on the gear we had, sometimes you'd think we were being funded by a Milcorp. That's good, because sometimes we are funded by a Milcorp or even bigger. If you work with us, you're gonna get some real alpha gear. So, you're a soldier. To be that good, the Hammers must be looking for real elite. What role did you play in the squad? Okay, so we get to kind of pick and customize him a little bit. Hey, Gustavo, how's it going? So you're criminals, aren't you? We believe that the law is relatively flexible for small entrepreneurials like ourselves. If I had a choice, I was in the enemy's face. Close quarters. I already have a shotgun user. Another close one. Close quarters. Oh, I see. This is sniper. This is also sniper. That's a little weird. I really don't like that, actually. What I'm really looking for is another assault rifle. Or, we were always in the thick of it. That's what really matters, keeping your head straight. Keep calm and keep shooting. +1 will, 3 stress resist, and ignore up to 1 recoil. I suppose that's okay. I don't really want close quarters. Yeah, I think we're going to be calm. I've seen too many good friends die because someone lost their focus. In our line of work, that could be the difference between a score and a disaster. You're built tough and you've got 2 square shoulders, as Red Hat said. You'd be a good gun to have at anyone's back. What do you think, Mask? I've got one more question. It sounds like you are part of the big time hammer. Why are you trying to get out? Did you end up in some trouble with Los Zaglos? Further define it. He was part of the prison break and Brave Star's after him. We're kinda connected to Brave Star, kinda sorta. Of a messy history with the Finians. That's the Irish gang that we rumbled with recently. Now Los Zagos bosses are trying to make nice with them, but the Irish don't forget. And I'm getting a little severance pay to boot. Then maybe us and the Finians don't get along. Or years ago, I got in a fight in a club. It got ugly and I killed a man. I didn't know he was some lover of some higher up McKellen Corp. I think we're all in for fighting the Irish. The Finian have pinned a number of important kills on my name specifically. It's great for my ego, but bad for business, I guess. The Los Zagos have so much trouble with Brave Star and Ward 4 right now, they can't afford a second front with the Finians. So you're just too hot to keep around anymore. Private word, Mask? What do you think? Everyone in the business has something hot in their fast. We've got to keep that in mind when we're weighing a new recruit. If we can't decide now, we can always review them later. Yeah, you're in. Welcome in. Let me back your crew up in a few fights and they'll know you made the right choice. Alright. Let's make you look cooler though, because you don't look cool. Yeah, you do not look cool, man. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling like a little military-esque. I don't hate that. Maybe if we darken up the colors some. We don't really do the bright things so much. Okay, with like some pseudo-urban camo type thing going on here. Okay, I could buy that. I could buy that. Sure. And we can always come back in here if we change our minds. I don't love... We already have a redhead. I don't think we need two. We have our redheadness in here. Also, why are you on the new hair thing? I do not have the new hair thing on. Let's back out of here a second. Options. Yeah, we have legacy hair selected. So what's up with your hair, brother? I don't love that. Okay, you know what? I think you've lost your hair privileges. You should have thought about that before you decided to go legacy hair. Oh. Nope. Nope. There it is. There it is. Yep. Yep, I see it. And this is my favorite cyber implant. And we'll just make it easily white. We gotta change that mustache color though. Yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. We could give him a cap. Mr. Potato Head. I feel like some of those glasses are not sitting properly on this head. What is going on with your head, friend? You seem to be having some problems. Here, maybe we'll use this one. Secondary. Yep, and highlights. Yep. Okay. Alright, I could buy that. We could also give him a face mask. I don't think he needs a face mask. Backpack? I could see a small bag here. You're not a medic, though. Yes, and make it gray. I still feel like this eyepiece is riding a little high for some reason. Just not fitting that head properly. Marvin DuPont. Sure, Marvin. And we can't give him a nickname yet until he earns one. And more info, class training. Okay, so soldiers, a lot of shooty things as you would expect. So I already kind of know a few things I want. He has an Overwatch skill, which is great. We can gain extra damage on it, sure. When killing a target, gain 15% crit and 15% of ballistics as extra pure damage. Full auto. When scoring a critical hit, gain +1 action point and +1 movement point. So these two kind of combo together. Let's 2, 3, 4. I have 1 point left. We have marker sights, debuff an enemy with -50% evasion, cancels enemy overwatch. I do like this one quite a bit. And we can give them some crit vulnerability. Let's do that. So our goal here is we're going to crit things, hopefully kill them, and then we get the extra AP to hopefully do more shooting or reloading, etc., etc. We'll look at him again in the future. And he's coming with an AR and a defensor. That's fine. I do want to switch those, though. I like to have my silenced... Okay, that didn't take. I like to have my silenced weapons in the top so I don't accidentally... Oops. We will take a defensor. Equip. Okay, he has a first aid kit and a grenade. I believe that's fine for a soldier. And that does make me think we probably need some extra biorecyclers. Let's get, oh, I don't know, 3 more from Dr. Ash. Okay, let's go plan that heist. This is 4 octane. Oh god, the monstrosity, Sergeant Potato. Give him glasses, his eyes are creepy. I love spamming Overwatch and XCOM. Yeah, the Overwatch in this game is ridiculously powerful because if you get overwatched, it cancels your action. So it's not like you can run and you take the hit and you get where you were going. You run, you take the hit and stop. And if they have multiple Overwatches, they just keep hitting you as you keep trying to run. It's not good. Okay, so we're here to do what? Okay, we're here to deliver something. Okay. So we did get our bonus. If we had a favor, which apparently we don't, we could cancel reinforcements, and we don't know anyone who can unplug the camera. So we're going in with basically no leverage. That's a little worrisome. All right, Noir has... Well, I guess Noir doesn't technically have to go on this one, but Cyberknight leveling up is very important. So wounded or not, he's showing up. We got Angel Eyes, we got Red Hat. It doesn't have to be Red Hat. So I want Neko, our resident cyber ninja weeb, and I want Marvin. We're gonna test Marvin out here, see how he works. I don't love that this is green. I don't know if that's something I can recolor. We'll let it play for now. Okay, so mixed stealth and combat, Bodyguard. So if we go loud, Angel Eyes is a gunslinger, and we have double assault rifles. I think we're going to be just fine. We have high explosive, a biorecycler. We may not need a biorecycler. Shock mine and a first aid kit. Okay, that's fine. 2 grenades, 2 bios, and like 4 first aid kits. I kind of feel like I could switch that out. Am I allowed to do that from this screen? No. That's fine. We'll go with it. I don't think I have the money to buy anything cool anyways. We're in, just short of any enemy contact. Meet Penelope. You're charged for the evening. Keep her close. All your pay hinges on Penelope's survival. But if she goes down, there's a kill switch in her head. It'll wipe the quantum headwear memory so it can't fall into the wrong hands. I'm standing right here. Oh, with that haircut? Yeah, I hope you heard that. Don't get shot. Skill issue. We need to safely deliver her to the extraction point. If she gets injured, it won't cost us. But if she dies, the mission's a failure. Okay. I still feel like this music's really quiet. I didn't change anything. Is that just me? I don't think so. I'm on regular. Take it up to 60. Let me know if that gets too loud for you guys. Yeah, that sounds a lot better on my end. Of course, I fiddled with it. There it goes. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we got dudes literally right here. Mixed stealth and combat, game? Really? Because this certainly does not feel like we're going to be doing a lot of stealth. Okay, we're trying to get over here. I remember this map. We had a lot of problems on it. But we started over here when we did it last time, and this was a lot easier. At least I think we started there. If I remember right, there's probably a sniper on one of these rooftops that we gotta be wary of too. Okay, alright, so start us off, just sneak over here. And you can delay. Oh, this wall. Okay, Noir. Yeah, I can't shoot anybody right now. We would literally get spotted instantly. Is Noir the man to do the shooting if need be? He might be. He might be. I really feel like you might be able to be seen if this guy walks over here. Is that really enough cover? This feels way safer. That does not feel like enough cover. If I run, I'll get heard. Yeah, just sneak up. We have Surge if we need it. I doubt we're going to do anything turn 1 here. I don't know if that actually fully blocks sight. I would hope so. Alright, do it. I gotta be a little aggressive here, or I'm not gonna have enough room for everybody. I don't like this spot. This just feels like a trap. Alright, yeah, let's do that one. I have a feeling this is gonna get mighty loud, mighty quick. Alright, Marvin. Yeah, that feels safer than this Nook. I really don't trust that. Alright, what are you guys gonna do? Okay. So if we take him down first, and then him, and then him, no one will be the wiser. I think you're done. Let's... Neko is probably going to have to shoot. Let's do look ahead. And just see what people are planning on doing. Yeah, you guys are just spinning in place and you're going to walk on. But you're going to get here and turn around and come right back. So that's not really helpful. And he's covering the staircase in such a way that I cannot get down. Wow, what a ridiculously hard start here. Holy moly. Alright, you're done. +3 tally? Oh, laddies. And there's a camera here. Wowzers. Holy moly, what did we get ourselves into here? Okay, you have no shots from right here. You have shots from there. And I think you're gonna have to make some. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to make some. Okay, move up here. We have Neko next, if worse comes to worse. Yeah, I think we're gonna take this shot. Assuming he doesn't kill it, we still have Neko going. That's a lot of shots for us to completely fail. How am I going to take out the body? I don't know if we can do it until he turns. I don't think we can. I think we're going to have to delay. Delay. And delay. Yikes. Holy, that's a lot of people. Can you climb? Only like staircases and whatnot. I can't just go straight up a wall or anything, unfortunately. All right, now this fool's covering everyone. Am I just literally gonna have to go completely loud? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes? I think we're gonna have to. There's gotta be a guy up here. I'm almost certain. But what else am I gonna do? I'm just trapped. So if I surge, these two guys are watching each other, so one or the other is gonna see when the other gets shot. Everyone is in positions where we can take shots. I think we're gonna go for it. What attack options do we have? I'm just cornered, is my problem. I think we just go loud. I could do snipey snipe, well, silenced weapons, but A, they're just not as damaging, and B, they're just gonna see me shooting people anyways. He's got both covered, so he's the only one I can shoot without really alerting anyone instantly. Never mind, he would get alerted, so he's the only guy I can shoot without alerting everyone. Alright, I think we're tactical surging. We do also have the high explosive grenade, but nobody's grouped up. Okay. Tactical surge, go. But we're gonna wait for this guy to take his action, so delay. Okay, now at least I get a full round of all me. This is turn 3. Doesn't help it's 3 escalation. Yeah, I can't slow roll this. When we played last time, we started over here, and I was able to kind of like make it to here before things got really bad. We're not going to be able to wait. Wow, there's 2 bodies over there too. And we got to get to here. So this is going to be a run and gun, I think. But we're going to have to take out all these guys at the bare minimum. All right, Marvin. First shot. And you can't hit anyone. We still have 2 guys way over there. I think we're just going straight loud. 100% chance to hit that guy. He's at just the perfect optimal range for our rifle. The only thing is, this guy also needs to go. But I think we're going to start with the guy I'm guaranteed to hit. If I wanted to go full auto, I could hit all 3 of these guys, and I can go full auto twice. That would kill the one guy almost for sure, and it would greatly wound the other 2. Set some Overwatch. That's true too. He could do Overwatch instead. And we can set a very big Overwatch. Something like that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll set a big Overwatch. He has a lot he can do. Alright, she has a gun and can help. I don't think I want her to start us off, though. Yeah, perfect. Come on over, buddy. Come on over. You almost got overwatched. You stopped at just the right moment. Okay, 85. Alright, that's my best shot's this guy. Do it. Do it. Come on, Neko. Okay. Finish him. Oh, Neko. Oh, that's exactly what we didn't need. And of course he hits us just directly. Okay, Angel. If we're loud, we're loud. 99% chance to hit. 90. I think we're gonna take that guy. Well, actually, hang on. They're not alerted fully. Let's take the quiet shot here. There we go. Because he wasn't inside my Overwatch. All right, now we go bang bang. Yep. Yeah, just sit down, buddy. Just sit down. And then 71. Yeah, see, my chances, now that they know I'm here, my chances are much lower. 3. We could twin iron. Twin iron basically guarantees we get the kill, right? Yeah, twin iron guarantees. Let's do it. Or we could miss. That also is an option. But I also can Overwatch, and we will. There. Hey, Noir. Assault rifle. Now, this is what we're specialized in. I'm going to be very disappointed if we completely fail. He is so Overwatched, I'm not too worried about him. Let's take a shot here. 135. Again. And again. And finish him. There it is. This is why you don't mess with a Cyberknight. Actually has cybernetics and good weapons. You'll love to see it. Can I throw one of these? Yeah, let's save that. Okay, I have 2 shots left in my assault rifle. And I'm out of actions, essentially. Yeah, we have no leverage. Done. Alright, Penelope. Now, I can afford to have her shot, just not killed. And this is the only guy that's over here. I'm gonna chance that. Take your shot. I just want the extra firepower. Perfect. Yeah, good job. Good job, Penelope. Done. Okay, Noir, take the shot. And I think we're gonna immediately reload. That takes up quite a bit for this weapon. And I think we're just gonna stay here. I don't think, yeah. I can't really get to better cover. I could turn off a camera. I don't think I care. Although this camera might turn and see this body. We could... Yeah, I don't care about that one. Oh, I'm out of range of the other. Alright. I think that's just it. We're just done. Let's not have him get shot for free. Yeah, you should come investigate, buddy. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Alright, Neko is out of bullets. She has to reload. A 21% chance. Probably not happening. Jam kit. She's not in range of anything that matters. We have a shock mine. Right, no reason to be sneaky. I mean, I could run to here. She's likely to get shot at. She already has been shot. These guys are going to enter the fight. That's only half cover. Ditto. Alright, let's use silence. Silence doesn't really matter because they're going to see me, but it gives me an extra bit of move speed. Yeah, so I can get all the way to, like, here. There is a dude over there. There's 2 over there. And oh, there's the dude I was worried about. What do you got? I think that's a sniper rifle. That's going to be oppressive. That's going to be really oppressive. All right, run it. We'll cover. All right, Jebbo. Yeah, see, the AI told him that there's something on. We're already at security level 4, just to throw that out there. Come on in. Come on in. Yep. Oh, we got the whiff twice. All right, we finally got him on the 3rd attempt. So we are out of shots on Marvin. Well, no, it's his turn. We have plenty of clip left. Do it. This is why we bring soldiers. So we killed somebody, so we got the AP. Only a 15% chance. I don't love that. 15% chance feels stupid to take. I need 2 action points to actually make that shot. So I would have to stop here. That just screams snipe me. Or we just run and we can't make it to any cover. We could make it to this box. I think I'd rather roll the dice on that. As bad as it is. Move in, yeah. Or reload. These are my heaviest hitters. He also could just put up another Overwatch. I do have 2 extra shots. This is the only guy nearby, though. Nobody else is going to be running up here. So Overwatch, I don't feel, does it. I think Angel Eyes will be able to finish him. I think we're moving up. I think we're gonna try to cover from the sniper the best we can. And run. I don't want poor Neko to be the only person that moved up. Alright, now he's going to be a bit of a problem. We have a pistol and a revolver. Yeah, not even in range. I mean, I would love to make it to some actual hard cover. I wouldn't really be able to do much shooting from either one. I think we're going to send her this way. At least we get the hard cover. And then I do have Link Watch. Okay, we could get a Overwatch on him. Alright, this is the person we're guarding. Let's just get her to move up. Let's not directly run in the camera yet. You have hideous hair, Minnie Mouse. Okay, Noir is reloaded and ready for action. We have a grenade. I kind of want to grenade this guy because then there's no like, oh, am I going to hit him? Am I going to miss him? I will just literally hit him with a grenade. I'd have to go to like here to meet in range. And it's 2 AP. I can't really get in range. All right, let's scramble. Really don't want to scramble that either. All right, do it. Don't really have a choice. Well, another rooftop. Yikes. All right, we're just gonna chance it. Angel Eyes, please have those Angel Eyes on me. And I can hit that sniper with look ahead. Okay, they're only suspicious. They are not activated yet. Okay, Neko. Do it. There it is. Okay. Now we have this one and this one. I really don't think I need to care about that one. If I can take this one out, I think we're just going to rush the right-hand side. I think that's my plan. You are covering almost everything. That is unfortunate. I can move up and jam kit this. How far do you see? You wouldn't see me here. How far do you see? I think that's okay. Okay, let's move up to here. We'll use our jam kit and turn that off. Would you please kneel down? And you're done. Yeah, see, the AI is telling them I'm here and they're sending everyone my direction. Always bring snipers for countersight. My sniper is currently wounded or she would be here. Sin got me hooked on old mobile version of Cyberknights, but damn, that game is hard. She paid good UDs for that hair. I think she got scammed, man. I think she got scammed. Okay, Marvin could sure use a reload, but he does have 2 shots. Let's just do the reload. I don't want to have regrets when I go, man, I wish I would have reloaded. I can't really make it to good cover. You're not going to turn and look, though. I think we're going to go full greed on this one. We're just going to take the space. Yep. Okay, he spotted me, but he didn't have enough AP to shoot at least. Yeah, man, I wish we had our sniper. What a beautiful map for a sniper. Okay, Angel Eyes has no clear shots at the moment. But that is unfortunate because I'm going to have to move. Let's take it. And I think we can just hit 71. Do it. Put him down. Man, I love the revolver. Okay, you are suspicious and you're going to see a body on your turn. There's not a lot I can do about that. Let's reload. And for what it's worth, take the cover. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. From behind. A street berserker. A street sniper. That sucks. That sucks a lot. And that has me completely flanked. I don't suppose you can hit that sniper, and you can't. Okay, you're gonna delay. You're gonna delay. I want to at least get one shot into them. Delay here. He's gonna turn. I can buy myself a second if I can get by without getting spotted. Can you drop a... I could, but I highly doubt a grenade's gonna kill them. They've got a lot of cyberware on them. Let's look. What are you? Yeah, 36% armor, 70% with extra, 70%. This is really rough. I don't really have good armor shredding in the early game. The shotgun's the way to go. How have you not turned yet? I have to delay? I really don't want to wait here for these ones to move up. They're going to put me under Overwatch. I could no, I don't have a Overwatch yet here. I think we just book it. I don't want to be separated out, so I'd need to run to like over here. Guess we could go here, but then we are getting this one in on the action. How far can you get? And of course I can't. Man, this is just a forklift too far. If only I could make it there, I would at least have something. You may be seen. Yeah, I know I'm going to be seen. I will have tax surge next turn. I think we just tank it a turn. I'm not even going to peek my head out and get shot. I'm going to go way back here, I think. And I'm going to give myself pre-computed advantage on Noir. Alright, Angel Eyes. Okay, there's nobody over here that I know of. So if you could at least get somewhere to provide some cover. Man, that's half cover for those boxes too. No cover there either. Man, I hate that. Okay, take what we can get. I have no shots. We may get shots. Let's delay her. Okay, Marvin. Marvin, I feel, needs to delay these guys, and I think we're going to do it via an Overwatch. So if we run to here, and maybe we'll get some cover, and then we're going to Overwatch these guys. Okay, whiff, perfect, good start. Double whiff, perfect. Okay, we hit on that third shot that we didn't get to see, but I think that used up all of his Overwatch. Literally on the first dude. Man. Okay, you are the person we're trying to get, so I am not going to let you stand out there. Yeah, you just book it. Neko is in a bad spot. Can I? Ooh la la. Okay, I can't get all three of them, but I could sure get two. Wait Why do I feel like that didn't actually stun them? It stunned him and not these ones. Did you resist or did I just aim that? I'm sure she was in it. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna buy some time in the front too. And then you literally are just gonna run as far as you can. Let's not be in the wide open for the sniper. But we're wide open here. Okay, Angel does have a shot, but it's horrible. Not even worth doing. If that's the case... God, I'm so worried. I'm gonna get sniped. This person has such a good spot on me. Man, this cover is horrible too. Wow, this is a rough one. I'm gonna pray that hiding behind this box is enough. You're only suspicious. What if I toss that? Maybe they'll F off for a little bit and buy some time. Okay, she is first. That actually is vaguely helpful. 65% chance, and there's a decent chance I do it, or we just twin iron and almost guarantee it. I think we're gonna go greed. Greed is good. Greed is good. I think we're gonna delay there. Oh boy, here it comes. Okay, well, at least it's Neko's turn. Alright, now very carefully heal yourself. I hate how it targets other allies first. And then I think you are just GTFOing. We are not... We're in the crossfire here. I cannot fight there. You just need to run. Just get out of the way. That was a rough turn. Okay, Noir. Okay, I do want to attack Surge. Yeah, look at the range of my tactical Surge. Yes, do it. Alright, now we at least have a chance. Yeah, see, if I throw the grenade here, it's only going to take them to like half-life. Now, maybe that's worth it with this Berserker running at us. On the other hand, we could toss it this direction. Maybe. I have no valid targets. How do I not have a line on this sniper? They're literally just standing back enough that I can't see them anywhere. You're gonna run at me, but we're both leaving. You go after Martin, so Martin will be able to get out. You're stunned. Yeah, Martin's okay. Martin's okay. I kind of just want to do the same thing and just GTFO. I do want to get a shot on something, though. And it really needs to be this idiot. But I can't get a shot on him without being exposed. There's only so much cover. Let's take that. And let's just delay here. Angel Eyes. Could run up and take some shots here. I'd like to end him. Why are you acting like I'm actually getting cover? I don't feel like I am. Alright, chance it. 45, really? 42? Alright, well, we might need that debuff. Let's just do a normal. Come on, come on. Okay, we hit him at least. There it is. Okay, that's what we needed right from the get-go. Okay, done. Penelope. You know, I really don't care about this security device. We're already so effed anyways. You and your ugly hair, how far can you get? Get all the way to where they can't see you in the heavy cover. We're at least gonna succeed this mission. The mission is not to kill everybody. The mission is to get her out and then us out. Okay, Marvin. I would really like to lay into these guys. I'd only be able to get one full auto though, and that's not going to kill anybody. I think we're just going to GTFO. Look at how far I can run with this tack surge going. This stupid sniper's just going to one-tap somebody. I just know it. Yeah, do it. They're going to know we're here because I'm going to run in the motion detector. But I don't have anyone who can turn that off right now. Alright. How far can you get? Okay, you didn't get in the melee. Excellent. Yeah, I think we're just going to hose this one. I really do not want a melee berserker running up on me. Put him down. Put him down. Come on, 69. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck here, but yeah, that had to go. Do note, that was 3 bursts from a assault rifle to take down that berserker. If I was doing that with my little dinky pistols, we would not be putting them down. Yep. Send some more on in. Come on in, boys. Yep. Yep. Whole army. The question is, will Greed get him? Not today, Greed. Not today. And look who gets to go first. My. Well, we're definitely not hanging around to see how that turns out. Yeah, do it. It's so unfortunate I'm running inside here. If this was turned off, they wouldn't know I'm here. And we would be, not home free, but they would be running around looking for me rather than knowing where I'm at and getting to shoot me. Alright, you get out of here. +4 favors if completed before turn 10. We're on 7. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, Angel Eyes. That would be a bad way to run. So we're gonna run this way. Yep, just go as far as you can. Done. Alright, Neko, the person who could actually turn off this stupid thing. Yeah, I think we are going to. So we're going to do silence. Again, that just gives me 10% move speed. It also makes me run silently, but that's a moot point. Like, that's a complete moot point. If I do... Let me get my... If I go here... Yeah, let's go here. I am going to turn this stupid thing off. Maybe somebody in the entire map doesn't know I'm here. Maybe. Also, this person... I'm beginning to wonder if... Is this just a scarecrow? Like there never was a sniper? They're just there to mess with me? Because I feel like they should have taken a shot at this point. All right, down, and let's reload while we have time. Done. Yeah, too late, losers. Too late. You were too close? Yeah, but if I had moved, I wouldn't have had 3 shots. I don't think the damage difference would have been a 2-tap. Maybe I'm wrong about that. There is, like, optimal ranges for all these weapons. Alright, and we're just leaving. Like, we literally just want to leave. Oh, is that going to be inside? Or is that not inside? I feel like that's inside. Marvin, can you just go? We can just go. Yeah, just get out of here, man. That idiot's still stunned. The sniper's blind. They just want her to feel good. No, nobody has the heart to tell old Matilda she can't snipe anymore. Up there with her beer cans. It's 4 o'clock somewhere, Sonny. I mean, I feel like we're in the good here, right? If I do... Okay, if I just run, I don't quite make it, but almost. She's only suspicious. She actually has not figured out that we're here yet. So... yeah, just run, man. Just run. Unless the AI has her turn around and look, we're basically in the clear there. Now that one definitely knows we're here. And Neko... you already got shot enough. Let's just get you out of here. Hopefully she didn't pick up a new wound. We literally just had her come off of getting wounded. Gonna get a lot of heat? I'm gonna have a lot of heat. I think we're gonna have to go for the... ooh, that's spooky. We're gonna have to go for the heat reduction building again. Yeah, just run it. That guy's gonna suck. He's probably gonna be able to get a shot off. So the sniper and that guy are the only two I'm really worried about. Despite a little bit of wonkiness on this mission, I absolutely love how the individual NPCs actually have to either see you, hear you, or be told about you to actually do things. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves in the XCOM games was, like, they would catch one of your guys and all of a sudden they knew about your sniper that was hiding in the back that had never done anything in the entire map. Somehow they knew he was there, though. Alright, and we go. I mean, if we didn't take a wound, I'm calling that a victory. I'm calling that a good victory. If we took a wound, it's a little victory. The Blue Ox were on alert for the courier, but we cleared a path. I knew my data was in good hands with you, Noir. Next time I need a bodyguard, I know who to call. Got an achievement for Team Power Level 2. Codename Raven. He doesn't really strike me as a Raven. I don't mind that nickname, but 256k sweet. You'll love to see it. Good XP. We did get a wound. Of course we did. And 4 days of injury. Of course we did. Alright, so it was an okay win. It was an okay win. Okay, that is what it is. One in treatment. We're working on a clinic. I think the reason for that is clear. Still building my 2 rooms. Nothing else I can really do until that happens. Somebody's ready to train. Mary's ready to train. Class training. All right, now we said... oh, this is another good one. This is a handbrake. We can delay a mission by a day. Plus some time for cunning stat. So this would help us with these tight timelines we're dealing with. But I really want to grab this before it is needed, because I can't retroactively get it. So let's grab that quick. I really like the new face a lot. This is so much better than just having a face character that didn't actually do anything. Codename Potato. Codename Sergeant Potato. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll compromise. Here, rename. How about Sarge? We'll go Sarge. In your heart, he can be Sergeant Potato. Sergeant Baldy. Also, I still do not love... why can I not color that belt? That seems really weird to me. You have 3 colors, you chose not to put a dye channel on the belt? Belt slot win. Otherwise, I was okay with him. I think that was fine. The way he counters the Overwatch is he has the bald head shine light in their eyes so that they can't see him. Alright, I'm not going to spend this money yet because I kind of probably want to put the heat room down based on my heat. And I want to upgrade this triage clinic ASAP. So I'm probably going to need to do a bunch of upgrades. Let's run some time here. Why does that want to pause? Hype limit break. Okay, here we go. This is our first one of these. So hype is like, I guess you'd call it morale, vaguely. You can have positives or you can have negatives on it. Loyalty or discontent can contribute to the types that you get. Stress and hype are like the opposites of each other. So we are 20% stressed, but we are 100% hype. We can pick a single upgrade to apply. You can check it, blah, blah, blah. So these are all of our choices. We can get the talent, care and feeding. Okay, this is one of Mass skills. Use one charge of Mass House to re-roll the options available. So our options are Fresh Outlook, reduce discontent by 10%. High discontent increases the power effects of high stress and opens up negative storylines. We can have dedicated loyalty, increase the loyalty by 10%. Loyalty above 60% opens up additional bonus options when gaining 100% hype and new positive stories. We could gain a willpower. Willpower gives us stress resistance per will, built-in armor per will, and she's not a hacker, so that wouldn't matter. We could increase her scrappy trait from 1 to 2, which would give us a total of +2 will. Yeah, so that's just straight up better than this. 25 HP and 5% wound resistance. Some extra HP and wound resistance is already part of that. I think we'd take this for sure. I like loyalty, but this is just too good not to take, I feel. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take that. Angel Eyes is pretty happy with things around here, as she should be. Okay, Remedy is back. Back to the Remedy, as it were. You guys have got that song stuck in my head all week, by the way. Oh, and my head is in a bad place. I guess it's fine in this screen. I'll have to look in combat. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so next up, I would love to get this wound off of Noir. When is my next mission? I don't know about one. I think we're going to try to do that. So let's go to Noir, send for treatment, 25k. Yeah, so those wounds are expensive to heal, but they don't go away. Like, this is just here to stay if I don't get rid of it. So we have a moment. I'm going to do that quick. I really need a second doctor. I need a second opinion, guys. Okay, 4 + 4. Okay, so the +4 is what is in construction. So we're almost certainly going to need to upgrade this again. And to upgrade it, I need more power. So let's immediately just get that going. And run the clock here. Influence limit break on Octane. Yes, hype is morale. Yeah, Louis CK. Get some good Chrome. I would love to install some Chrome, but I'm in the middle of having my lungs filtered or something. You should have left Martin with the glass. I didn't change that. If it looked different, it's because I was mousing over something. I didn't change what he looked like. He hurt his computer spine. Oh no. Okay, so again, I have pulling string. So spend 1 charge to reroll the options available. We can trade a favor for an extra option. The option given to us is Syndicate Merch Trait. Octane's Syndicate Merch Trait, which is positive, will increase to level 2, which gives us an extra 2% price when selling goods to her. That's all it does. That's pretty blah. That's pretty blah. It's fine, TM. I mean, she is kind of our criminal contact. I guess we'll take it. I don't want to put that on cooldown. I'd rather save that for like a gun runner or something and get an important trait there. All right, forward we go. Okay, our triage clinic is done. So triage clinic here. Triage clinic reduces injury time and prevents wounds. Now, that's not 100%, but it's like an odds thing. I would love to upgrade it. To upgrade it, I need 8 filtration and I need level 2 cold. So we can upgrade the cold. And we're working on getting the nano scrubber. So those are the 2 things. I'm gonna hard upgrade this at the beginning, and we're just gonna deal with the heat, I guess. Heat goes down by 1 per day, so this is terrible. Okay, here. Upgrade the room. Continue on. Okay, Neko is recovered, but still has the wound. Okay, she's working on legwork. He's getting healed. New conversation. You're going to want me to do a ton of legwork. Alright, nothing else I can really do. Okay, here. I need the better filtration, and we're working on that. Let's go clean that room up. It's important I keep my tasks rolling. I didn't even have to crack any skulls. You were right about their tolerance for threats. It was very low. Overdue medical bills have been flowing from the underground all week. Well done. The illegal part of my clinic is going to be running smoother than my front. You gain 2 favors with Dr. Ash, who also gained 20% influence. So this is how we get our contacts to actually get those limit breaks, by doing missions, and I think you can affect it by what you sell to them or buy from them. I'm not 100% certain about that, but this is how we can help them. Why are the VR glasses so ugly in the Cybernet future? Maybe it's ours that look bad. Maybe that's what they think about ours. They're very retro. All right, Slice, have a good one. Slice says, good night all. Like, comment, subscribe, join if you can. It's worth it for $5 a month. Why wait for the new vids? 1%. Thank you very much, Slice, and congratulations again, man. I'm very happy for you and your wife. That's awesome. That's my sis to you. Gets it done. She just gets it done. Hey, look at that. We're under 60 heat. We're practically just lazing about. I'm going to let this one run as long as possible because I'm worried about... She's going to want me to send like a bajillion people. I'm rather concerned about this. And I think she's going to want masks, so I'm not sure how that's even going to work. I'm using all my tasks. Yeah, just run it. Okay, we are healed. I would love to send Miko out to get healed too, but my problem is... Miko... 4 days, 12 hours. My insider's willing to steal a prototype Juniper Nano Fab. Okay, that's a mission. Let's have this conversation. I might be on the edge of forging the German connection in this town. Guten Tag. I just need your help. The newly landed Warner Bruin leadership is strangers in a strange town. They think I'm wearing cool pants, fools. They're looking for someone to feel comfortable, safe, somewhere to relax a little and let their guard down. And maybe most importantly, somewhere to grow their fledgling connection in the new Boston underworld. And what, have a few drinks and dance under the lights? Who doesn't want that, Mask? So, you think your club can be that place, Owen? If you were a fixture there, Mask, I know it could be the place. I managed to get their attention, and a few Warner Bruin mid-levels have come by. But if the right whispers got around about who frequents my club, the face of a rising Cyberknight, that could seal the deal. You want me, the actual Cyberknight? I like to party. This approach asks for a lighter touch. If your face is popping bottles with power players in the underworld, you might be nearby, right? But you're a whisper and a rumor. A whisper and a promise. I need to get proof that Owen can deliver. A little time off to work the network, make some connections, relax, sounds wonderful. If we commit Mass to a stint at the club, we have a chance to send 2 other mercenaries. If we are not ready, choose delay. Okay, I have to delay here because Mask is busy. Let me get my mercs in a row and we'll reconvene. We know this one isn't going to wait, Owen. No, it will not. I need to know sooner or later if you can make the commitment. I'm asking you to give the underworld cred to my club. In return, you could get access to Warner Bruin leadership, otherwise locked up in their towers. We'll not be able to delay it again. If we cannot commit, we will have to refuse. We have 14 days. Excellent. Okay, we may actually go through a recovery period here. Do we push this one? If we push this mission, then we could just lay low for a little bit and we could lick our wounds and we could go do this, which is going to take a while. I think that's the way to go. Let's go German Corp. Yeah, I would love to make a Corpo. Yeah, I'd love to make a Corpo inroad because we don't have a Corp. If we look at our contacts here, I guess we have Ultra Attack, but this is the lady that we're blackmailing. This is a gang boss, a syndicate boss, a gun runner, a street doc. You're probably dead. You're an enemy. I think this is... Was she our old partner? This is a contact with the private police, essentially. We know a money lender, a syndicate, a gun runner, a nightclub owner. We have an enemy Brave Star district captain. We know a wire ghost and a gang boss. We know no corpos except for the druggie. And that's not a very good one. That's not a very good one. I want that inroad. I think we're going to chance this. There's no chance that you can get wounded. And even if I have to send 2 scrubs to this mission, I think we're going to run this. Okay, if I'm going to do that, let's go peek over here. I want... No, not here. In my shopping. Guns. Secure shot level 2 is still the best. I mean, maybe we buy it. Maybe we buy it. I really regretted last time not upgrading our gun. It's just such a tiny upgrade. I don't know. Let's get one at least, because Neko, this is her main weapon if she's not in melee. Let's get one of these. And we'll buy the cheaper one from Origami Joe. There we go. Here. Give me Neko. Defensor. Pistol silencer. Detach. Defensor? No. We are going to have secure shot. Equip it. And add the silencer. Don't forget augments. Yeah, we can take a look at those too. I find that augments are good, but they can be a little pricey in the early game. So, like a reflux would be decent. The extra arc is nice for Overwatch. Reload size +1 is not terrible. Yeah, that's for assault rifles. That would be really nice on both my assault rifles. Accuracy and recoil, that's for pistol. Yeah, these are just a little, like the 25k I can't really justify. These ones, maybe. Okay, so this is pistol and that's assault rifle. All right, let's get one of these. I'm gonna deck Neko out a little bit here. So we have a scope. We have the silencer. A hollow. Man, that would be nice. Foregrip. I think that's all we're doing here. Yeah, the least pricey, yeah. Okay, and yeah, same one. So this is gonna be optics. Put a reflex on it. And just to make sure we don't have anything, right? Nope. Okay. I think that's going to be that. All right, you. Let's talk, buddy. Good old Origami Joe. My insider is willing to steal a prototype Juniper nanofab stabilizer formula. Just loot the files in the set. It's a jealously guarded Juniper group secret for the moment, but it's not likely to last. Someone else will steal it or crack the formula, and then the opportunity to bank on it dries up. I've shelled out a hefty bribe for the blue card worker to risk it all for this formula. Wizard Liam says, did you know if you flip a canoe over, you can wear it as a hat because it's capsized? Boom. There you go. I've shelled out a hefty bribe, yep. What is it, Origami Joe? Megacorps are always trying to find ways to guard their blueprints better, to prevent just anyone from stealing and using them. The most common path is to formulate special stabilizing agents. Secret chemicals you need to dump into your NBS cubes, or the resulting physical molecules just won't set right. My bribed insider was able to sneak the formula out of the main lab to a nearby facility in 3 parts. I will pay for any part you can lift. So we're last mile pickup. We might be able to do that for you. Yep. So this is a stealth combat with some hacking, and there's a green matrix host. Okay. Mission plan. We could get a matrix snoop, and if we're going to be hacking, I definitely would want that. I will purchase. And I can't get the other thing, so moving on. And we would want to bring Red Hat. Sarge, sure. For stealthy missions, I would prefer not Angel. Yeah, Sniper probably not. Basilisk can melt bodies for me. A lot of bodies because I have the recycler on her. I think that's fine. I'm not using the pistol I just spent all that money on, though. I think I'm okay with that. Origami Joe, I hope he doesn't fold under pressure. His will is paper thin, so I'm a little bit worried. Each character starts with a both a loud and a silenced weapon. Yes, they do. Yep. The pistols are fine. I just find that they rapidly get outgrown. Also, why are you not showing a silencer on this? Are you not? Why are you not running a silence? That's worrisome. I wonder how long that's been like that. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's do it. The pieces of the formula we've been sent out are hidden in the loot boxes throughout the facility. Don't threaten me with a good time. You'd think the turncoat could have at least put them all in one place? Security in an experimental fabrication facility like this is wired up nice and tight, especially for the blue cards. What's the point of the stabilizer? Nanofab just needs cubes in the blueprint. Unless you need something more. Every now and then the Corp gets the idea to modify their blueprints to require some proprietary agent to stabilize the output. A curing agent to fix the fab. It never lasts long. The new tech gets leaked or someone cracks it, which is why Origami Joe wants it so bad. He wants to be the first one to sell it on the street. Scout ahead, plan a route, and keep your options open. Let's empty some loot boxes. Alright, we need at least 1 file to sell. Everything else is bonus. Alright, what does this place look like? Okay, just a big room, essentially. We got a decent amount of electronics. Which I'm just realizing that only our Cyberknight has 1 use to turn off. So that's going to be a little annoying. Alright, where is the Matrix host? Right here. Yeah, that's going to be real annoying. Security barrier. Okay, we have a loot box here. So there's 8 loot boxes. 1... 2. We can get that one pretty easy, and this one okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another Matrix host. 7. Alright, where is number 8? What did I miss? Turn my camera here. Pretty sure I counted those 3 and that one. It's camera. Right there, 8. Okay. Alright, so someone's gonna have to sneak through here. That's fine, that's pretty doable. We have a rotating camera. This is going to be a huge annoyance. Okay, so I think we're gonna set up to go after this guy and maybe that guy. All right, let's do a look ahead. What are you guys gonna do? Okay, you're just gonna F off. Perfect, I like it. You're gonna come over where I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay, I'm all right with that. And I think we're gonna want to turn this off relatively early. No. Should be safe from the camera right here. We'll be in position to take it out. Delay. Okay, Red Hat. You would be fine for going to do this. Oh no, we're fine. Never mind. We have Red Hat. Red Hat has packet loss. Okay, yeah. I can turn off a lot more devices. All right, for him, I would just like to get way over here. Because I'm going to need to sneak. If I stealth through here, detects running, but not sneaking intruders. So that's the plan. It'll take him a couple turns to get in and out of there, but that's okay. I also could run to, like, here. Not there. I would get caught. To, like, right here. And then we could sneak down slightly. I don't know what he's gonna do though. If he decides to walk this way, he would just spot me. Let's not rush it. I have a nasty habit of trying to go hard way too early. Yeah, just book it to there. And then relax, and we'll delay a basilisk. Okay, let's set you up over here with the eye of probably killing that guy. This gives better cover. Okay, and Sarge, I just gotta watch out for this in case it flips a direction that it can see me. I think you also just get to move up. I really hope this guy just doesn't walk straight in here. I'm gonna feel mighty stupid if he does. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, it's not all done yet. It's not all done yet. We still have people who have actions. We're not made yet. Okay, well, tax surge. That sucks. Alright, you have got to die. That's not it. That's not it, Noir. That's much more like it. Okay, red coat, we're on the correct one. Okay. That's way less, but we still had some spike here. And all we have is a Matrix Snoop. Alright, well... I'm debating whether I want to just sneak in here anyways. I think I probably do, because I have the extra move action from the tax surge. Do it. Okay. Unaware. Now, the AI is going to start sending people over here. So these are not all going to stay unaware. Her and Sarge. I'm pretty sure I could kill him. I'm just worried about this camera. Not knowing what that camera's going to do, I can't really do anything here. As annoying as that is. And ditto for Sarge. Yep, searching for Quantum, +1. Okay, the camera did go on top of me. You are in the clear to get shot. Okay, let's do it. Let's biocoat. If I hit once and then just start whiffing completely, the dot will hopefully kill him. Okay. That was all right. Sarge, you need to yield. Here, we need to scramble security, that camera. Okay, you have a biorecycler. And Sarge doesn't. So Sarge is going to go to take care of that. We are going to... Is that going to be in range? Don't think so. Man, I am so sketch. I wish this was highlighting the body. I want it to highlight when it's in range. I'm just not certain it's doing that. All right, let's try this. Are you in range? You are. Yeah, I wish that would highlight. And then I have a move to move back where I'm sure I won't get seen. All right, Sarge, you are just gonna hoof it and nab this. I'm pretty confident that's safe. I literally can't believe the one thing I didn't want to have happen. Turn 1. Personnel files, cubes, creds, a good cred chip. That's at least 1 surgery worth. All right. Okay, perfect. You jinxed it? Yep. Our old friend, the consequences of our actions. He's not a very good friend. Rogue says, planning on getting this game. I was waiting for 1.0. I love Star Traders. Well, 1.0 is out, Rogue. I have not been disappointed so far. And we have a new class getting added in the very near future, so more to look forward to. Okay, if I do this carefully, if I sneak to here, I have 3 action points where I can then run to there. Substate Stabilizer Part 2. Okay, we have one of the pieces. A patch kit and a patient dossier. Fleece the loot box. The pay data is now in hand. There's more to find. Don't let the Sec AI slow you down. Keep moving. We have a partial success. Okay. Next. We have a loot box here. We have an exit. If I run off this way with my hacker, though, he's completely isolated. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I have a ton of choice. I think I'm in the clear. Let's run to here. I don't think that'll make a difference, but let's squat. All right, Basilisk is up. Basilisk is gonna melt that body. Brainworm. Dissolve. Okay, so perfect. That'll do it. Yep, dissolve him. We still have an action point left. Let's reload. Cool. All right, good turn. All right, Noir. Now this is gonna come back on. Oh, maybe that was a sketch spot. If this turns on and flips back that way, she might be in range. I kind of want to play midfield here. Yeah, let's get another look ahead out. What are you gonna do? You look like you're just turning in spot. Okay. We have a loot box here. Don't need to be sneaky sneak. Do it. Come on, come on, come on. Part 3. All right, 2 out of 3. Rioflex mesh, a sauce stock suppressor. Okay, there we go. And some more cubes. Yes, please. Payday is in hand. 1 more to find. Yeah, yes, I know that. Thank you, game. I want to go here. Okay, good start. Good start. So we've cleaned out that one, that one, that one. We have 1 here. that Red Hat's heading towards, or maybe Noir, depending. Then we kind of have to cross no man's land. That's going to be a little bit rough. 1. So what are we at? We're at 3. So we need 5 more. 1, 2. I want to know exactly where these things are. 3. 3, 4. What am I missing? Where am I missing one? I'm still only counting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Axe, how's it going? Popping in to say I posted my latest novella to the Ulm pregame video. I hope it helps you out. Well, all right, I'll take a look at it later. And by the way, Axe, you were correct. That was supposed to be scheduled for tomorrow. I guess in muscle memory, I scheduled it for today. I mean, it's not really no harm, no foul, but it's not what I meant to do. Wall left of Matrix. Wall left of Matrix. You're talking this guy right here? Left is very situational. All right, well, we'll just keep moving up for now. I don't think I've passed anything. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. That'll be my 1%. I'm sure I need to go change next week's because I probably did the same thing if I did that one. Drinks afterward? Aren't you optimistic, Mr. Mook? Okay, Red Hat. Now, I want to just run... Yeah, see, I can't run through there. I need to go on this side of things. Run until you have 3 points. And then... What's your view range? You have pretty good eyesight, friend. I'm pretty certain he wouldn't get seen there. Let's not chance that. Let's just stop right here. That's not going to make any difference for next turn. All right, Sarge. I need to get a jam kit to Basilisk. I really should go buy some jam kits. All right, we've taken care of both bodies. There's no reason to sneak. I don't know what you're gonna do. I think you're just spinning in place. I accidentally moved Sarge. I'm gonna go turn that off. I like the idea of that, but I'm not used to it. I want... What is that called? Double click to move. I'm gonna turn that off. I like the idea of this, but I fat finger it too much. That's a pretty iffy spot, because this guy might turn around and just see me. I wish there was a rewind button, but is what it is. Okay, thank you. A little pity there. Close to the cargo trunk exit. Okay, that's more helpful. That gives me better directions. Ooh. We'll love that. Cargo truck. Just in case body ethereal and quick himself. Easy peasy. The big machine at the end is a bit of wall that sticks out inside of it. Left wall. Okay. 1. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Okay, so if we make this our exit plan, we have one right next to it. We do have to kind of clear both sides of the map, especially if we want to get in this middle area. That's fine, though. I mean, that's fine. We have lots of body dissolving. And this camera seems to be going back and forth right here, so I guess that's okay. And you're not looking. Red Hat, if you just run, you can make it there and still have plenty of actions. Yeah. Concussion grenade, a Q anomaly, and some cubes. Okay, not what we were looking for, and not very good loot, frankly. All right, that's weird. Why do you have a pressure sensor right here? There's nothing there. That's strange. Okay, I can't make it to the next big piece of cover, so I think we're just going to take this spot. Pretty safe right there, unless we get reinforcements. Okay, Basilisk. I may need to melt... Probably going to need to melt some fools. Let's run. Okay, you would get spotted there. I want to get away from this camera. Unfortunately, I really can't make it to where we're heading. This camera could turn this direction. I don't want to be standing out in the open. I think we're just going to take that spot, as suck as that is. Okay, here. Let's just delay you. Okay, I lost spinners. Okay, we have 2 mobile dudes, 2 spinning dudes that we know about. You are in a pretty good spot to get got. He is just out of range of being able to be seen. I do have 1 crate over here, but this guy's likely going to have to be taken out for me to get there. Okay, let's wait on him. What are you gonna do? Be really annoying. Gotcha. That guy's moving over there. I mean, I'm not under huge time pressure. I don't have to rush this. Conversely, though. Okay, no shots. I would get seen. Alright, I can't get to a spot that I can shoot him without getting seen that direction. I could, and I'd have no shots left. Alright, let's reload. And then just be sad. Alright, Sarge. Now, Sarge can actually move up, but this camera might catch him if I move here. I'm pretty certain the camera wouldn't see me here. The loot goblin showing his true colors. They're green. His true colors are green. Alright. Let it go. Okay. Okay. Thread the needle there a little bit. That's kind of sucks because he's pinned. Alright, I am completely pinned right here. Okay, yep. I think we're gonna have Red Hat turn off that camera. So I think we surge here. And then you're going to delay. Delay. Alright, how close do we need to get? Not that much closer. So if we go to here, that puts me in range, and then I can support that guy if we have to fight him too. Yep. Alright, now this is going to turn the device off for 2 turns. That camera. You are in so much trouble, friendo. And I can't take a shot from where I'm at. I think we're gonna reload and just end his turn. Okay, Sarge. We have a shot. I don't think I can move anywhere without getting seen. So I'd more like to take the shot. 85% chance. I'm pretty certain he can't see this. I'm pretty certain he can't see that. It's an ambush! Yeah, this is what I'm talking about pistol upgrades, though. The upgraded pistol, I think, would have finished him off right there. Yep, he did not see that somehow. Reload or move? Let's do both. We'll move to here. Kneel. Reload. Done. Now's the time to take it easy and pick the best vantage points. Green like them UDs, baby. Oh, he did see it. What? I don't know about that. All right, well, we have 2 people who haven't had a turn yet. Oh, and here comes more trouble. Please don't pin Noir. All right, if I kill him, we're fine. All right, so I need shots on that guy. He would hear me there. Okay, that only uses 1 action point. This is a better spot. I'd have to sneak it, though. Oh man, if I fail to kill him here. This is a much better spot, though. And he would hear me right there. Do it. All right, Noir, you're good under pressure. You're my best shooter. You got it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good job. Good job. This is why you're the Cyber Knight. All right, we got to clean up on aisle 3. Basilisk to aisle 3. Yep. Yep, that was that guy that was from that direction. Oh no! I stepped on a pressure plate. I got too excited about taking out the body. Alright, well, the bodies are gone at least. Right, maybe this is going to plan. Maybe we're just luring people in to finish them off. Grrr. And I mock that pressure plate too. That's really the salt in the wound. He's probably going to get called over. What is my next step? We've looted you. I have this and a matrix. I need to turn that off to get inside. We have 1 roamer. I almost just want to kill everybody, frankly, with the way this is going. Let's security scramble this. Now we also have this camera that's going to come back on here. Disabled till end of next turn. You would hear me right there. Okay, if we back that up just a smidgen. I'm gonna melt that body. Yeah. Okay. Go here, then sneak. Right there. Okay, I gotta remember, this comes on at the end of next turn. Okay, Red Hat. You need to book it into here. And if I sneak, I don't have to turn this off, so... I assume you're going to continue walking forward. This feels safer. Do that. We have to take a little bit of a risk here to get in range. Done. All right, Basilisk. Next charge in 3 turns, but we still have a biorecycler. He also still has a charge. Actually, no, I think he still has 1 charge. All right, you can just run. This is a stealthier class, so she doesn't make as much noise. Down. We're fully recharged. We could do a disorient. I think you're just big chillin'. Don't see this. Don't see the hacker. Don't see the hacker. Okay. I'm in the clear, but for how long? I think we're gonna set up on that fool. We also have 1 more box over here to get, so I think Sarge is gonna be in charge of that one. Everyone's favorite 2080 sitcom, Sarge in Charge. By the way, if you have a point left over and you in-turn in cover, it auto uses take cover, which gives you extra cover bonus, and it gives you an extra initiative for next turn. So when you can move and still have a point left over, it's totally worthwhile. You can also manually pop this if you want, but I generally don't need to. Oh, did he just spot me? No, he's gonna spot me. What? Oh, that's right, because the AI is calling people. You may have actually just saved your own life by walking by with that guy being alerted. You lucky fool. 59-39. Okay, we are going to get an escalation no matter what happens this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 59. Who's next? Oops. That guy. You know what? Let's delay you. You just keep walking, buddy. You just keep walking. Yeah, see, the AI called that guy. Although I don't know where he's sending him. Okay, you're the only alerted guy, and you go after Red Hat and Basilisk. You are gonna be alerted. We are like literally at the edge of his sight. 95% chance. We're not the best shooter on Red Hat. If it goes really badly, I don't really have an option for anything else. I guess we could shock mine. So I need to leave 2 AP. Are you in range? Yes. I need to leave 2 AP so I can throw a shock mine. Okay. Not great. That's 2 AP. That better have stunned him. I'm going to be disappointed if that didn't. There we go. Okay. Done. All right. Basilisk. He's up. And then he's up. Okay. So you are already alerted. 70%. I don't think we're going to get better than that. Let's do a biocult. Again. I think the poison just kills him, right? But I'm not going to chance it. Just take the shot. I hope her butt isn't big enough that that camera's going to catch it. Okay, he fully ran in. Alright, she's going to have to take care of that because I have this to deal with. I have bad chance. I think I'm gonna have to move closer if I want to try to pistol him. I only have 1 shot. I think we might have to just go loud here. What do we got? We got 1 guy behind us. And that guy. Both, he will hear it and the other guy won't. If I move up, I could move up. I am gonna want to get cover anyways. I think I'm gonna move up. 75. We're still in hearing range. Okay, it's not showing me he's gonna hear this, so hopefully he doesn't. God, it's so much better than a pistol. And I am so good at it. Our background on Noir involves extra AR skills, extra ballistic skills, ballistic cybernetics. He is decked out for that job. All right, that means we can do the same here. Just put him down, Sarge. Just put him down. All right, now Sarge doesn't have any body melting capabilities anyways. We're just gonna run for that box over here. Of course. Of course. I would be disappointed if they didn't show up right there. Man, I have been just failing my karma checks left, right, and center when it comes to having a little bit of luck with where people are. And of course they're covering it with line of sight. I'm not going to be able to start a hack because they're just going to walk over and see me. I think it might just be time to go. I think it might just be time to go. We have 2/3. Nobody's taken a wound. I mean, that's a lot more firefight than I was gonna have. I think we're just gonna exit stage right. I feel like it's just time to go. All right. Take a spot with cover. And takes 3 actions to reload. I don't know about that. Reloading assault rifle 3 actions. I mean, yeah, you have to prime it, but I don't think that's that much longer than doing a pistol. Let's reload the pistol though. That's a little weird. I feel like that should be a 2. 1 in, 1 rack, you're good to go. That just seems weird to me. Nope. Go big, go big. No. For once, let's rein ourselves in here. We can leave without adding 50 heat to ourselves one time. Yeah, just pull it back. I like to think that the AI actually told him to go check, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna check the elevator. He's like, oh, I thought you meant this elevator. Because he just doesn't want to go over here. He's like, no, man. Nah, I know how this ends. I know how this ends. I do want that cover. I mean, I snap, please. All right, now you are actually going to have to hack your way out. I am disappointed. I really wanted to get that hack in there. It's fine. It's fine. We got 2/3. We're in position that unless they overwatch me, they can't stop me from leaving. We're only at security level 3. We got some decent rare loot, a couple items. Nah, Choom, go big for the UDs. Dude, loving the game. It's got that XCOM. Yeah, it totally does. I started playing this because I actually kind of had an itch to play a XCOM 2 campaign, but I was like, dude, I can't commit 80 hours on the channel for an XCOM. That's literally like a year of gameplay. I just could not do it. And I did a little bit of Girls Frontline 2, which actually kind of scratched the same itch, but that's like the gotcha itch. You know, you catch that if you visit Asian countries. So yeah, this came out at just the right time. They were having a sale on it around Christmas, and I have absolutely loved it. My only complaint was that they didn't have all the storylines done when I was playing, and my complaint was because the storylines were so good that I wanted to see how they ended. All right, let's just get out of here. Yep, let's go. Go. Let's take our victory and leave for once. We don't want to overstay our welcome. I'm covering our escape with quantum countermeasures. Let's ride. All right, I'll take it. If those guys had spawned in the top left, I probably would have gone greed, but not like that. Some part of the stabilizer formula is better than nothing, right? Well done, Noir. I knew I could count on you. The street will be rabid for it before Jupiter even starts using it. You'd think they'd learn, but they just keep trying this trick. That's a cool 387. Just of note, we pay 21% of what we make out as team pay. So, I mean, a third of our operating costs are personnel. But look at this. No injuries, no wounds. Long War of the Chosen. After I retire, we'll consider it. Captain Clean. Okay. Yay, we made it out without getting completely blasted. Okay, you. Do I want to send you to get healed? Can I send you to get healed? I can. Let's do it. Let's get the wound off. We have to wait for this to get done before I can start this. Unfortunately, I don't have another cyber doc. I would love to send somebody in for a cyber surgery right now. Okay, 2 ready to train. We have 1 for Basilisk. Last training. We just picked up Brainworm. You'll love to see it. I think just base Brainworm is fine right now. Extra carry. That would be nice. I could give her a jam kit, which would be super helpful. Infect the corpse with a proximity. Nerve tox shell. Shotgun shells deliver aerosolized neural agent. Whether we hit or miss, all targets within 6 meters are debuffed with stun. Yeah, we had this last time and this was incredible. Yeah, let's head towards that. Stuns, yes, please. And Sarge. Sarge is 1 point. Covering fire. Any enemy targeted, hit or miss by a full auto is debuffed with minus 25% all accuracy, minus 1 AP. Okay, that's really good. I don't tend to do full auto, but that's nice. That's real nice. Red dot. Yeah, we can make people suspicious and make them come towards us, essentially. Coordinated charge. Buff yourself and any teammate with 2 initiative at a move point. I really, really highly value move and action points. Like a lot. We can only fit 1 more talent right now. So if I take this, I wouldn't be able to get anything else. I kind of like the idea of this full auto. We could do a full auto into an Overwatch. Free class. These classes are... Free stun. These classes are insane. Yeah. The classes feel really good. And you can multi-class. So like for my Cyber Knight, I'm going to multi-class him into Soldier. And I'm going to pick up the Overwatch. And I'll probably pick up Iron Grip. Lets us do recover recoil, essentially. Or maybe we'll even pick up something like Marker Sights. I'm kind of feeling this. On the other hand, extra pure damage, faster recharge on Overwatch isn't bad either. When I'm overwatching, I tend to want to spam it. An extra charge on when I score a critical hit. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Free AP. I can't say no to that. Okay. And then we just gotta let her legwork end and or construction end for the next piece. Okay, my nano scrubber got upgraded. I think it's ready to scrub enough nanos. We can upgrade our triage clinic. So we're gonna up injury recovery time. Right now we have minus 25% up to 30 and wound resistance up to 15. Great. I value this immensely. I tend to get injured a lot, if you didn't notice. Okay, continue on. Hype limit break for Noir. All right. Reduce stress. Reduces the current stress score by 50. We're at 70%. I think we're going to need the stress building next. Increase reinforced spine. 3 strength and 60 HP. So that would be 10 more than we have and an extra strength. That would be pretty good. Increase corp peacekeeper. Extra reaction, extra assault rifle accuracy, and extra ballistics. I can't say no to extra. I want to be able to hit. We're going to need the chill out room ASAP. I think that's going to go in here next. We got tons of money. Am I able to... I always forget what this is. File sets. We still do not have a full file set. I need a patient dossier, personnel file, research, and gold stacks. Okay. Still don't have enough there. That's how we made a lot of our money last time, as we were selling files, but we weren't minting them. So I'd like to fix that this time around. You could multi-class Noir into a subordinate soldier. That's true too. I like giving him at least Overwatch, because he has a ton of AP. Hype for Red Hat. Alright, quick bonus. I don't like these shorties. Oh, 3 shorties. Increase the calm trait from 1 to 2. Yep. I think we're just gonna... Well, we could reroll. Having the stress resistance means I can go on more missions without worrying about stress. Recoil, he does use an SMG. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's kind of mid. I'm saving that reroll for a really bad one. It took a while, but I think I found exactly who we need to talk to. Let me introduce Warner Bruin Corporate VP, Renoa Dumas. Your face did good work. She found me in a quiet moment. Look at that beard. Look at that beard. You know you can trust a man with a beard like that. I imagine there were quite a few moments right now. On the transatlantic ship, it was quiet. None of us will find that again. Nor will we return to Berlin. No, it seems Warner Bruin Global has deemed this your new permanent home. So let me welcome you to New Boston. Try our beans. If you're gonna be stuck here, you're gonna need people like me on call. A Cyberknight. As impressive as I imagined. You're a rarity, at least back across the ocean. I understand New Boston has quite a few of your type. I will, in fact, need you. Don't hold your breath, Noir. This runs on a Hollywood principle. I call you. Pleasant enough, a new friend. Well done, Mask. The corporate VP is trying to play it cool, but the blood is in the water. The first waves of citizens and soldiers arriving are going to get chewed up and spit out in this city. To establish their beachhead in the zone, the Megacorps will accept a few casualties, but Rohan Dumas does not want to be among them. A first contact in a new Megacorp is a foot in the door. Stories, missions, procedural generated missions, and introductions to other Warner Bruin Global are coming soon for Warner Bruin contacts. No! Does that mean we have an unfinished storyline? That makes me sad. At least that's not an ongoing story. Okay, that means our face is free. I'm gonna let her recover, and then we're gonna do this one. He needs a hacker. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get this one rolling, and then we'll see if we can do this mission. We need to talk about my German connection. This can't wait forever. I'm not asking too much to get the Warner Bruin Global leadership on a fishhook for you, am I? I need Mask at the club, Holden Court. A masquerade? Huh? Huh? The party will start when Mask arrives. 75%. Mask, please don't fail me. Confirm legwork? Yes. The party will start when Mask arrives. Thinking big, Noir. Oh yeah, this will be a big help. I know you were born ready for this, Mask, but get ready. We're going over the top this weekend. I'm gonna put on a second pair of suspenders. If you can't tell, I hate this costume. Also, ladies, don't get a tattoo on your face that looks like a goatee. I know I'm not a fashion king, but that's my tip for you. Okay, having another merc from our crew could help with this. It wouldn't hurt to have another merc. Yep. All right, Neko, you get to go party. Damn, I didn't know how I pulled this duty, but I'm not going to ask any more questions. Another merc wouldn't hurt. Everyone has the same chance. I do have enough crew to run a mission, too. Oh, I wish I had looked and seen what his mission was going to be. He wanted me to do a hacking mission, so snipers are usually not useful on those. We'll send Remedy. Remedy will be assigned for legwork, yes. They're on a 7-day bender, holy moly. Damn, I don't know how I pulled this duty. Everyone we can spare for your little party has been given their leave. Everyone else is jealous. That's the end. Mask is the most important piece of the puzzle. Having her make a nightly appearance as a VIP in the club is going to make a huge difference. Bringing in both the other mercs is a stroke of genius. They can be Mask's menacing foils. Then I'll see you tonight, Owen. You better get your club geared up for party. All right. Cool. We have a bunch of people who are out. 2 7-day benders and a 3-day hangover, apparently. And we are going to do this mission, but I think I'm going to chill until it gets closer and let my heat go down. Yeah, let's let the heat go down. Also, we need to upgrade our barracks, too, because I want to have room in case I can get a recruit. Do we do that, or do we get the stress relief? I think I'm going to get the stress relief. Okay, so that is the SimStream Detox. Yeah, reduces stress. So I need a level 1 connection and a level 2 cryo. Am I going to be able to do any of that, or do I have to upgrade the other room first? I can't do the power wires. I can do the cryo. All right, well, there's no point without the power. Let's run the power first. All right, let's run that. Need to do some data mining? Oh. Data mining is kind of part of what I do as my, like, real-life day job. I always say I'm going back to the data mines, and I'm only being a little bit facetious. Okay. And we need, what did I say, 2 cooling? Yeah, 2 cooling. Yeah, this money goes rather quick. Assuming that we're ready for this, I may splurge on a little bit of equipment, though. We did rather well for ourselves there. Okay, and another level of cooling. Okay, Triage Center is done. I think I'm going to put a pause on this. As much as I would love to just blitz this, I really do want that barracks. What do we need here? We need 1 level of cooling. That's cheap. Do it. Okay, and then we immediately need 100k upgrade. I knew we were going to get a lot of base upgrades here. I guess I offended the wrong choppers one night. He lit off, but then came back later. Luckily, he tried to kill me outside the club. I'd hate to have made a mess of Owen Yang's dance floor. I'm a bit dinged up, but I'm hella relaxed. It's her Irish blood. Remedy now needs some recovery time. All right. Do I really have to come back? Owen Yang knows how to throw a party. Next time you hit a payday, Neko, you better come down and celebrate with us. A damn good time, Remedy. Unforgettable, messy, just what we both needed. That was a rare chance. I don't know how the two of us lucked out on the draw for that duty. Well, you are on sewer duty, so you earned that. And you're my favorite, so there you go. But I'm glad it was you, Neko. These two have struck up a positive relationship and a strong friendship. You get bonuses for deploying people who are friends on missions. Okay, so I have lots of people back. I have 1 person injured. Let's deal with that. Send for treatment. We could half it for 5k, sure. Let's deal with this mission. I got the coords of a Warner Bruin new quantum relay, a prime target for spiking the CPU and deploying a little virus. The sheer number of entangled quantum endpoints and hardened relays they have to deploy. It's a hacker dreamscape. Every time they lay a new node, they're opening up another attack vector. And in the mess of background radiation, quantum interference, and other corpse broadcasting quantum countermeasures, who's gonna notice a little quantum breach? If you infiltrate early, you can dig your claws in for life. Exactly. Warner Brewing Global Matrix Security Team is likely to catch most attempts to deploy a worm, but some will be missed. We might be able to make that hack for you then. Potato is offered a CPU spike job. Potato's my only hacker connection. So I really want Potato. I just realized his name is Potato. I really want Potato to limit break. So I'm definitely going to do this mission. Hacking required. Planet. No leverage. Yikes. Against Warner Bruin, we need a hacker. 227. And Potato gains a power level. Plan this path. Hacking required. Yep. Oh, this is a solo hack job. Okay, cool. Let me back out of there though. Can we splurge a little? Cyberdecks. We could get a new level 2 cyberdeck. A rare cyberdeck. I think we have a PDP 1900. Yeah, look at this. Deck armor, double action boost, 40 more IO speed, 60 more active memory. I can add another program. It's 150k though. I don't think I can splurge that much. Programs. Decoy. Once loaded, this program prevents ICE or matrix security escalation for unloading your other programs. That's really nice. Does our current cyberdeck have room? Let's back out here a little bit. Dennis. I need... Where's that button? Cyberdeck. Yeah, we do have a PDP 1900. Manage deck. We actually only have 5 programs, and there's a max of 8. So I actually can add 3 more programs. Let's invest in that a little bit. I feel like that's a good investment. This is rather nice. This is just a good safety. Data filter. Load this utility program into active memory to gain minus 10 AP and plus 8 armor. Don't care about that. We could get a nuke. Remove 45 to 60 HP from every ice. That would be relevant because we are going to have to do a CPU spike. We already have scan. We could get scan 2. Why would I care about scan 2? It has a bajillion more uses. It does take up a lot more memory though. I don't think this deck can handle that. Trace vector. Gain 10% matrix damage. Okay, no. Decoy though. I like this. Let's buy that. That's just a good safety equipment. Manage deck. We want to add you. Install. Cool. All right. We have not done one of these missions before. All right. Yep. Prep. And it's him. And apparently he does not have shock mines, but that's okay. We won't need it for this. Let's start mission. He's actually named Potato. Yes, he is. Sarge has a... He's a pink potato for some reason. If all goes well, it pays for itself. That is true. I don't have any pre-hack juice. That's not available yet. If we can't pull it off, we can just run. Got it. You know what to do, Red Hat. Jack in and get cutting. This rush never gets old, darling. Drop it in. All right, let's do it. Pluggy, pluggy. All right, we need scan. Let's do a scan. We need a sleaze. Hop in. Prevents connection use. Sleaze it. Scan. We need a deception. I try to do this fast. I know this isn't the best watching material. Hey, we need a deception, and we have it. We're doing just fine here. Yeah, connect me over. Turn that off. Scan. I'm still doing fine. Okay, that's a nasty. I have the program I need, but I don't have any scanning. Security checkpoint designed to prevent unauthorized access. I'm pretty sure I'm safe just to sit here. Let's go ahead and turn on hard shell. That lasts the duration of my hack. I don't need to put that out early. This I want to do right when they escalate, so I don't need to do that yet. And this one I will pop at the beginning of next turn. Into action. I find it very entertaining. Hacking is my main income in Cyberknights 1. I like it too. This is at least as good as any other like cyber game hacking system I've seen, and it's probably my favorite. I just can't remember the ones from Shadowrun particularly well, but this feels less clunky. All right, we want scan. I think we're gonna load. Actually, let's get our overclock going. Let's load our decoy. We already have the sleeves that we need. Let's connect. Adds 4 matrix IP cost to all act. Okay, sleaze it. Scan it. All right, this is probably the CPU. This is probably loot. Complete mission before end of turn 4. We got plenty of time. This is almost certainly the CPU. Let's load the deception. Let's do this. Accept. Scan. Excellent. Hop on in. Okay, we got an escalation. Let's immediately spoof so that we don't get anything weird going on. 10% connection damage when you take an action. Turn it off. Scan. There was a second one. Triggered if you load a cyberdeck program. All right, we need to back off, and we need to load a disarm and hop back in. Disarm. Blueprint critical 1. That's for crafting. And blueprint advanced medicloud. Okay, I'll take them. Scan. Okay, you probably also have a trap. I'm out of scanning, and I can't load anymore. I think we just chill here. I don't want to... Well, no, I don't want to jump in there blind without having a scan. Let's end that action. Shadowrun 2 was cool. The one was garbage, though. I would love to do playthrough of the Shadowrun games on the channel. I beat the first PC one that came out, and then like my game like crashed during the ending, and I didn't actually get to see the ending because my save file corrupted. And the second one I wanted to like, but I didn't like the cast of characters, so I didn't get. That was Dragonfall. I didn't get very far in Dragonfall. All right, hop in. Prevents download. Okay, I don't care about that. What else is here? That's what I care about. Disarm you. Turn that off. Safeguard Ripper. Medicloud. All right, outs, outs, outs. Okay, what do we think is in the CPU? We're really going in blind? Did I not scan this? I did have that scanned before. We have a lot of action points. I know I'm gonna need an attack. Let's just jump in and see what it is. Well, let's load disarm, and then let's jump and see what it is. Something we don't know. Unload cyberdeck programs when you take any action, and it is a deception. All right, back me out. Give me a deception. Give me a scan back. Connect. Accept. All right, what else is here? Yep. Disarm. All right, so despite this, all ice must be destroyed, and he unloaded my attack program, and I can't load it because I'm full. You would want to sleaze. May have ice, that doesn't do anything. Okay, let's unload that. I still don't have room. All right, let's unload that. Okay, I don't have enough IO. I'm gonna have to chill here. I don't I don't think it's a problem if I sit here. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, these are turned off. I think we're okay just chilling here. Oh no, this type of node will auto dump you. Okay, I don't want to be auto dumped. Go back up. Are you saying that does that too? Okay, there we go. This one's safe. All right, we need to finish our mission this turn if we're going to make our mission timer. Jump in here, blow it up, blow it up. Oh, blow it again, blow it up. Spike, we need a better attack program. No ice or firewall is going to slow me down. The CPU has been spiked. The virus has been deployed. Well played. You can get out of here. All right, I would love to take this. Jump in, sleaze it, attack that, sleaze that. VR ransomware escrow and a quantum vault security. Yes. Okay, I can't disconnect here. Yep. Disconnect. Just start heading out. Do I get to count that as complete? I don't know. I hope so. You're made. Time to get out of there. By a few more seconds, I might have been able to scrape a little more payday. No, we got it, man. You spiked the CPU, the mission's done. Okay, cool. I was very disappointed if I had to run to the door and didn't make it. Excellent, we got all the loot. I mean, not a huge payday, right? Because we still pay the whole team, even though he went. So, 21% of that. That's fine, though. He got some XP. We got some decent loot. Cool beans. How we doing? Oh, we got time for like one more. Okay, she wants some legwork. Yes. Start that interaction. I need one of your mercs on legwork. One of my under-the-table suppliers is trying to dry up on me. They're a corporate source that can hook me up with all sorts of small things. Chems, implant schematics, stuff I need and stuff I can't get. So, you've been in business a long time and you just need to keep the status quo. Whatever issue they have, we just need to convince them that trying to leave me hung up like this is worse. You can't run an illegal clinic off publicly available crap. Okay, we could hack their life. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's threaten them to hack them, and we will send our hacker. We could gain 2 favors, 20% influence. If we fail, she gets exposed. Exposed is like the opposite of a limit break, essentially. Yep. All right, Red Hat. Sorry to send you out the door right away. It would be too easy to blackmail them over their illegal dealings with you, and that would be counterproductive. I'll dredge up some of their other sins, and we'll tighten the noose. I'd love to have a good folder of blackmail on them. Then they'll keep dealing with me for a long time. With friends like these. Oy. Okay, new room done. Who dis? This is gonna be a detox center. Go. Hype limit break. Alright, she's a little bit stressed, but not ridiculous. Reduce discontent by 10%. Okay, that's not bad at the moment. We could increase loyalty. I like that option. Or we could gain a will. Will is not stellar for her. I think we're just going to increase her loyalty. That's an investment for the future. Okay, healed on the medical. Okay, so... I would love to get a chance to do a cyber surgery. I wonder how much time I have on this. All right, let's... Okay, we got all kinds of missions. I'm not going to have time. Sag. All right, start the interaction. I need to ask you a very personal favor. It's about my son. You may not even know I have a son. His name is Piotr Dumas. Piotr is no stranger to trouble. In fact, I think trouble may be his last friend left standing. You've never mentioned him before. What makes him and his trouble worth our time? I won't mention things I like to keep out of sight, but if it wasn't serious, I wouldn't be calling you. Piotr has never been where I needed him to be. Instead, it has been theft, guns, drugs, always trying to weasel his way into gangs. This time he's gone too far. The last thing I know is that he went on a bender in K Milieu Syndicate gambling house, and then he disappeared into the belly. I can't take this to my people. Too much risk to my position, but he is my only son. That place is a death trap. It's the bottom of the well. You think Piotr would come back with us? I know isn't pretty. Certainly the belly didn't get its infamous reputation as a last stop on the train for no reason. If Piotr's down there, then he likely is in pretty deep. We may need to pay off the syndicates and gangs that hold turf in the belly to get him clear. I'll pay his debts, grease the palms, and take the quiet path when you can. Just tell me what you had to front. We'll also need an easy way to ID him. Whoever goes down there is going to be sorting through a lot of flop houses. And what do you want us to do if he's already dead? By hell, you're a ray of sunshine. You don't hire Noir for the cheery attitude. You hire us to get the job done and worry about all eventualities. Noted. If you find Piotr dead in the belly, then make sure his corpse never leaves that hellhole. One way or the other, we'll get his business sorted out. So, tell the truth. What's the real reason you want him back? Image or blood? Is this helping Noir? I want to know who I'm working for. And why can't it be both? I don't want to see him dead or just never see him again. But I've worked hard to get where I am. I can't jeopardize that. So, what will you do if we get him back? I'm working on a transfer. I'm going to find Piotr a position doing something somewhere, maybe in the Atlanta sprawl. All right, a hardened merc in the belly will be able to flip a few flop houses until Piotr fell out. And apparently our sniper would be the best person. I don't know about sending a sniper to flip flop houses. I kind of feel like these people would be... In fact, I think all three of these would be better, but I guess because she has Under Navigator. Sure. I'd love to actually bring my sniper on a mission. That'd be nice. A hardened merc in the belly would be able to flip a few flop houses. Wait, what are you saying? Why'd you pick me? What about Mask? Oh no. You've got jokes. We're not here to discuss why, Remedy. Back to the Remedy. By hell, the decision's made. Look, we let you go party. Remember that? Be sure to pack a change of clothes or two and some concealable weapons. All right, Noir. Don't glare at me like that. I'm on it. Someday I'll let you snipe somebody. And if you miss, I'm going to give you a lot of shit. Okay, building, legwork, go. New conversation in 4 days wants me to assassinate someone. That's my gun runner. I would love to level up my gun runner and actually be able to get some weapon upgrades. But the heat. The heat's so bad. The heat's so bad. A detox center. Once a merc completes their time in the bench, their stress will be reduced. I gotta remember how I send people here. Detox bench. This one? No. Open room? Available detox. Start detox. Okay. We have 70% stress on Noir. I'm gonna need to do this sooner rather than later. He's busy. I do have 5 people, so somebody can hop in there. You are the most stressed person that is not Noir. Okay, let's see what he needs to have done. Maybe if I don't need Noir, this would be an opportunity to hop on in. We also have a train. Train. We were heading towards Glasswalker. When the security level rises, immediately buff yourself and teammates within 25 meters with 5 initiative. And if we go down the line here, 5 initiative until next turn, and +1 action point. So this is where we're going for sure. Train it. And yep, and upgrade it. As you can tell, I value AP and move points very highly. Hey, French Ferret, it's been a minute. How are you, man? You building the base? We're gonna need more gas, Vespian gas. We need less nano pollution, and we're scrubbing it hard. I only miss if I want to. That is like the worst thing to say as a sniper, because then every time you miss, I'm gonna blame you because you told me you only miss if you want to. Do we even need a sniper? I mean, I wish we had a sniper on that last Bodyguard mission. That I would have counter-sniped and then I wouldn't have grown like 5 new gray hairs. All right, let's see what this guy wants. All right, Diego McBride. I have reliable intel, the FSC, and a rare chance to assassinate. Boy, it'd be nice if we had a sniper! And I need to take it. Tell me more. There are so many power players in the Free Street Compact. Some are out in the world while others prefer to stay hidden, out of sight, out of reach. Outside of the rare all-out battle, you wouldn't get many chances to take out a Free Streets Compact street boss. So you got intel on exactly where this power player is stepping out in the open? For a very short second, yes. This is a chance to catch them on their way to a meeting. The pay is high because the chance is slim, the slimmest. Only you could pull this off, Noir. Offers an assassination mission. We will be paid to execute an important VIP before they can reach their security zone. Their molehill wipeout. Okay, is that in the future? How long do I have on that? 5 days. How long does it take to detox? Oh my goodness, I don't know. 7 days! Cancel detox. Alright. Womp womp. Do we start somebody or do we just go and we put him in right when we come back? Also, my sniper actually will be back before that mission. So we actually can use her. Hooray. Alright, somebody else gets in the bench. It can't be him. For an assassination, I feel like the Scourge is probably the low end. Or maybe Neko. The Scourge actually has higher stress. We'll send her. Okay. Am I allowed to continue building? It needs 2 power and level 3 cooling. My barracks is open and I have room. I kind of want that room that lowers heat. This one, I think. The counter intel pod utilizes a wide variety of ghost signals and electronic chaff to provide a temporary veil of secrecy for the team's activities. As your digital footprint is obscured, you're better able to strike targets when you choose without fear of ambush. If your team is being hunted by the specter of headhunters, counter intel pod can temporarily provide cover and allow you to avoid them. The counter's token, or the tokens granted by the counter intel pod can reduce heat, create loot-heavy hacking missions, temporary block headhunters, and trade favors. I just want to reduce heat. I think we're going to do this. We need a level 2 cryo cooling. And while we're doing that, I think I'm going to upgrade the power for the scrubber. Keep going. Okay, and level 2 cooling. You're not the only one they've been dealing with, Dr. Ash. There was more than enough to create the ultimatum you wanted. Work with Dr. Ash or I send your site security officer. I have to say, the list of things they'll sell me now has grown significantly. You should scare my connections more often. We've gained 2 favors with Dr. Ash, who has gained 20% influence. We've done 2 missions for her. Is she getting close to a breakthrough? Dr. Ash. 90%. She's close. She's close. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else for that. Nano Scrubber. 100k. I'm not going to do that yet, but we're prepped when we need it. Building that room. You need more power and more cooling. We can do the cooling. Okay. Next. Okay, you are ready for the counter intel pod. Build it. Yeah, easy come, easy go on this money. Remedy's back and has quite the story. We need to all talk. Sounds like we may have good news to deliver to Rohan Dumas. I pulled duty in the belly this time, but I don't ever want to go back, Noir. That place lives up to its reputation. I hate that side of humanity. But I was able to drag Piotr out of there alive. I found him in a Riksham camp. I think if I hadn't shown up, they were going to kill him. I will leave it to Piotr to explain what he was doing with that drug-running train hobos. Oh my goodness. Builders, I don't want to catch you guys hanging out with drug-running train hobos. That's a bad crowd. Piotr needs to go home, not talk with me. Let's hear him out. It may be that he is less cooked in the brain pan than we've been led to believe. Let's make it quick. You look suspiciously like somebody we know. Hey, Choppa. Hey, Noir. I'll get straight to the point. I owe you and I want to make it up to you. Of course, Rohan Dumas doesn't need to know anything about what I'm up to, so he paid to come find me, but it turned out good, real good. Okay, hear me. I was in the belly to cut a deal with Riksham. They got a new kind of juice coming up in Atlantis. Atlanta, even. It was going okay. They were trying to kill you. Yeah, alright. Those Riksham vagabonds took offense to me pretty good. I was cooked, but then I heard a sniper who works for a Cyberknight was coming down to check on the deal. Or at least, that's how I spun it. That wrapped everything up real nice. And now you're looking at the only dealer in New Boston of blue juice. Those crafty Riksham bastards have been starving New Boston for red juice, not letting us get a drip. Turns out, it was all planned to make us want the new blue. See, I don't even need anything from you. Remedy's already got my back, got me the deal. I feel like we should just charge him for that. You go tell Rohan Dumas that I'm doing fine. I'm not even using the stuff. Not a drop. Yeah, they all say that, buddy. And then, call me up, just to have a taste. Once all your Matrix cowboys and girls here, they're gonna be screaming about you for the new juice. This is the hacker buff drugs. We might just do that. Well, you played the part fine, Remedy. Ha, the Riksham like to look tough, but they're railway rats. Try saying that 5 times fast. Not soldiers. Once they heard who had my back, it got calm. Your good name is doing work, Noir. So, the juice is going to be back on the streets? Piotr is right that Riksham basically cut off the supply of red juice. For a while, every hacker was mixing that stuff up before plugging in. Sounds like Riksham are getting ready to profit off all that pent-up demand. The powerful pre-hack narcotic gives hackers amazing buffs while in the Matrix. For half of 2230, while red juice was available on the black market, the hackers who could afford it each had a pre-hack ritual based around ingesting the extremely sour powder. What about the indie? What else do we know about them? The Riksham are a small crime syndicate that lives on the train system between the major urban zones of UNA. And with all the challenges to air and sea transport, rails are the most reliable and fastest way to get things around stateside. Gustav, I'm very disappointed. No more train hobos for you. The Riksham don't get into moving big cargo and know how to stay away from megacorp freight unless there's something really worth it. They move a lot of drugs, people, and guns, but they don't do local distribution. I'm surprised Piotr was deep enough in the drug trade to have some street cred to walk into a Riksham camp. Piotr might have had the cred to walk into the camp, but he wasn't walking out. The Riksham were gonna gut him when I showed up. Clearly, he was over-promising about being the only dealer in town, but he is a good source for now. And it's nice to have a connection who can deal with the Riksham. They're a ruthless little band of smuggling hobos, but the opportunities are there. I see. That word there. Maybe Piotr made the mistake of calling them hobos. I bet they'd kill you for less. Hey, look, you're gonna be a murder hobo. You just gotta live up to the name. You can't be picky about that. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We could tell Dad, who is paying us and is a corporate contact, something we would really like to have, but we have an inroads with Owen. Owen will probably introduce us to another contact. Talk to him and leave out the Riksham. I mean, We weren't hired to fix his son. We were hired to find his son. I don't think there's a problem with that. Yep, we found your son and he's alive. Great news. Piotr's safe and alive. We pulled him out before any real trouble started. Good. I knew you'd handle this for me. I saw him resurface on the Matrix too, back to his regular haunts. Are there any other loose ends? No, we handled everything, and we didn't have to pay any large debts, so you're clear. Okay, spoilers, you hire ruffians like Noir here, and they tell you don't owe anything extra, you probably got fleeced. Ever the professional, Noir, you have my gratitude. Danke. He's German. We have gained 4 favors, influenced, and trust for Rohan for cleanly resolving the situation. You're welcome, Rohan. You're welcome. We need to become the Kingpins. We need to become the Cyberknights. Neo-feudal. It's happening. It's a thing. Okay. Molehill wipeout. Alright. We'll do it. We'll do it. Before we jump in there, do we have a new sniper rifle? That would be my weapon of choice. No, we already have a Street Scout. We have Swift kits, I think. We could change for a Street Dragon. Yeah, that's very pricey for what we get. I think we're okay with what we got. I think we're just gonna run with it. What else do we need? I guess we'll just see here. Plan mission. All right, Diego wants us to do that assassination. 575,000 for the primary objective. Assassination, mixed stealth and combat. Combat required. Okay, we don't have a favor with B2 or Diego, so we can't cancel reinforcements, which apparently is the one I need, because every mission we have done, we keep getting ridiculous reinforcements. All right, for an assassination mission, sniper and angel eyes. So we have no hacking, we have no stealth. Okay, I need to get a couple jam kits. I need... Oh, I can't type the name. It's going to be an item. I'm pretty sure it's an item. Do you sell jam kits? There's the blue juice. Immediately buff yourself with 20 Matrix AP. Can be used multiple times in a single turn. There you go. I don't know. 20 AP... I mean, I guess you have to load all your programs when you first enter, so maybe that's worthwhile. And I guess you stab yourself 3 times, because once you use one, you're using up this consumable anyways. I'll think about that. Also, Turbo Juice. 1 juice token, which skips ice reactions. Now, this is a little more interesting. That's a little more interesting. Okay, but this is not jam kits. And I really thought we were going to have jam kits here. Is that not a thing? Did I make that up? I thought there was a use item. I guess I just don't have the right person. What's in this juice? It's blue flavored. Why are you asking so many questions, Ace? Don't you like blue flavored? Okay. Okay, that's... So one of my coworkers likes to get the little like flavor powdered packets. And for whatever reason, she likes to put those in hot water instead of cold water. And she bought like the super ghetto discount box. Today's flavor was mermaid. Mermaid flavor. It was like off blue and apparently tasted like artificial coconut. So my coworker was drinking a hot mermaid today. It did not sound good. It did not sound good. That's what I'm gonna say about that. It did not sound good. Wait a minute. Longshot Red? I thought we didn't have a sniper rifle. We do. Okay, I need to do a little comparison here. Can I... Okay. No, not all weapons. I want sniper rifles. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have a street cred. So 58 more damage, a little more armor shred. Further range, better arc. It's way louder though. Like way louder. And has way more recoil. Okay. I don't think that's it. I think we're gonna go with what we got. Love and everything that's good. Obviously. Remember, we're a green mercenary company. This is a health supplement. It's good for you. Okay, you're still under equipped though. We may need a little bit of biorecycling, but we definitely don't need a ton. So what can I give you? A smoke grenade? A smoke grenade. Yep. All right, you're in. I'll take it. Yep. And I'm good there. Now I gotta remember, she does not have a stealth weapon. She has a revolver and a sniper rifle. So she's kind of sort of worthless until things go loud. Let's do it. Please let me snipe something. Please. This is gonna be an extremely tight hit. The VP will be arriving soon and will head directly for their security zone. If they can reach it, we'll have missed our chance to take them out. I don't have it triangulated yet, but I know exactly where they will be headed soon. We're moving to take a commanding position without kicking the bee's nest. Patch us their exit point as soon as you know. We do not know where the VP will land or where their exit will be. At the end of the first turn, we'll know where their exit point will be and we can further improve our position. At the end of the second turn, the VP will arrive. The VP and all bodyguards will start at the highest alert status of any living guard, so do not allow alerted guards to survive any turn. Babble. Babble, don't let the guards survive. Okay, this isn't even fair, man. This just isn't even fair. Alright. Where are you guys gonna be looking? You're gonna turn away this turn, and you're gonna leave. Alright, that just means everybody needs to delay until they do that. I feel like these starting positions that we're getting... Can you overwatch on snipers? Yes, I do have an overwatch. I feel like these things that we're starting positions we're getting that are ridiculous. I also kind of feel like this is the position I would like. That does mean I need to kill my way through here, though. But this feels like I could snipe most of the map, unless they start here and run to there or something. You have definitely got to go, friendo. You do not survive this turn. Now, he's going to immediately walk back, though. That'll be a little bit of a problem there, too. Because he's going to see this body. Do we just action surge it? If I action surge and kill him, somebody gets up here and melts the body, and then what? Like, I guess we have cover here, and here... I guess over here? This isn't a very good place, though, because if I run over here and the VP spawns here and runs to here, I'm screwed. I need to take this spot and get my sniper up here. And then probably take one side of the street, probably this side. Or maybe just the middle, even. I'd love to kill him, but I don't think he's going to be in range. Yeah, let's do it. The sooner I do this, the sooner it's on cooldown, too. Okay. How's your shot from here? 97%. But, once I shoot, he's gonna go much lower. I could run to here. Do it. Okay, take the shot. We need to hit him twice. Good. Good. Okay, then I'm not gonna be able to melt him. I need 2 action points. All right, but I can take a commanding position. Yeah. He's gonna see the body, which will really suck. Or will he? Or will he? Maybe we can get a snipe off. No valid target. Okay, if you were to run. Can't tell where your actual target is. How do you not have a shot on that? Okay, I basically just need to go forward like 1 point. If I go to here, he's in range. I'm not sure if that's the range of hearing or the range of shooting. Either way, we gotta move up. Okay, anyone gonna hear this? Nobody? The guys I can see at least don't have an ear. We do have a suppressor on this. I think I'm willing to do it. We may have to hit twice if we don't crit. Death Watch, this is my Overwatch. Skull Shot. If this single shot kills your target, buff yourself with AP. Okay, that doesn't increase damage. Make no sound while moving and gain... Yeah, that doesn't help. Rapid Ready. If this attack kills your target, immediately reload your single shot. Doesn't help. Scope an enemy within 35 meters. Predict their movement. Not really helpful. Alright. This is very important that we don't miss. This is very important. Remedy. I know you're very willful, but now is not the time to choose to miss. Take the shot. That's it. That's it. 500 and something damage. I don't believe anybody heard that. Unaware, unaware, unaware. We are in a corpse timer. I will probably want to melt that. That could not have gone better, frankly. Okay, I want her to take up here. I think we're just going to take a commanding position. This is not showing me the shield, which makes me very nervous that that's actually giving me cover. I'm gonna pretend that that is, and I'm gonna be salty if it isn't. Okay, Angel. Angel would be the best person to help take this out if she can get there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you probably are just looking back and forth this way. I doubt you're going to turn around and look in this direction, right? Right? If I stop here and crouch, there's a chance she won't see me. Those mods paying off. That's true. This is a heavily modified sniper rifle. I will certainly be seen if she turns this way. Alright. You got this, Angel Eyes. A little bit of good luck. A little bit of good luck. Sarge. Kind of the same thing. I think we're just going to take him in kind of a mid position. He can go up there if he has to. He can swing either direction. Go. Yeah. Alright. What do we know? What do we know? Note, this is escalating rather rapidly. I got the VP's exit route pinned down. Nice. Oh, thank you. They're headed to this security zone. If the VP enters this zone, we will immediately lose the mission. Okay, that means I don't need to take this spot. I actually can pull back and take the chicken spot. Now, one downside is, where's my exit? If this isn't my exit, and it's here, or God forbid over here somewhere, I'm in for a world of hurt. Like a world of hurt. Okay, so I would love it if Noir could come out of this mission not shot. So I think he gets to actually... He has a long gun. I think we're going to give him a second high spot. Done. I hope she actually deploys relatively near me. Sarge, I kind of like you holding mid, although Angel Eyes could also do it. I don't really have a lot of other cover. I wish we had a car or something down here. I think we just maintain position. Angel? I kind of want to take this one out. What are you wielding? A sniper rifle. Okay, I would get heard. I do have to spend 2 movement to get to a square where I can see her. She would hear me if I shoot, but the people near her would not. I think we're gonna do that. I would get 2 shots. I'm too sketched that we would actually kill in 2 shots. So we're just going to... Have you taken a turn? You haven't. Let's delay. And let's delay, just in case things go bad. Okay, perfect. Okay, again though, I don't want to do this with only 4 action points. I want my full clip. So we're done here. Remedy, if you had to take the shot, you do not have sight on the one I would need. Let's position just in case we have to. And we'll reload. Rack tap bang. Alright, Sarge. Not Ditto. Oh, you're just literally landing in the middle of the map. Okay. Okay. I'm down. Hopefully they walk directly down the main road here. Assets on the ground. Focus on the target. Don't let the bodyguards get in the way. As soon as the VIP or bodyguards alerted, they will start fleeing with a sprint to the exit zone. We don't have much time, but we should pick our starting shot well, because once the bullets start flying, the VIP will expedite their exit. If I had to, I could not get up here and shoot the sniper. Okay, you guys are gonna walk. No cover here. No cover. Man. Hey guys, let's walk down a completely empty street with no cover in it. That'll be safe. I think he's just literally in those good spots I'm gonna get him. There's nowhere else to hide except up here. And I kind of want Remedy up here. So I think we're gonna delay. We're obviously gonna delay. Remedy. I can't quite get in full position, but close. Okay. Alright, Angel, do I want to take this shot? 100% chance. I could lower cover bonus. I don't think that changes anything. I'm very worried that I miss one of these shots and we don't finish this target. Worst case scenario, we completely fub it. They start running. They still have to run through here with 2 assault rifles and a sniper rifle. Take the shot. Debuff with flush. Take the shot. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, I would get hurt if I run, so let's not run. We're gonna move up. I want to melt the body. Now we have this body too. Body timer in 2 turns. I'm probably gonna go loud by the time 2 turns roll. We're gonna escalate here anyways. Watch, we're gonna get reinforcements from here. Mark my words. Unfortunately, Sarge does not have a bio kit, so I can't melt that. Okay, this is going way too well. Oh, for a second I thought she was aware. I was like, what the heck? How did you see somebody? I could have Noir make a sprint for that body. It's the timer, not it getting seen, I'm worried about. I think they're going to end up right here by the end of next turn, and I think we just hose them at that point. So I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I think we're just done here. I guess we could get a look ahead out. Yeah. Okay, this is not going to be a safe spot. You never melted very first body? That was the second. The first one was on the staircase that we're holding. These guys are scaring the crap out of me with their defend the target. I'm like, what? I don't even... Who is the target? Muck. Oh, you are. I like you. You're out in front of your bodyguards. I love that. I love that. You should definitely do that. All right, Sarge. Oh, I can't. Oh, really? I can't get right here. Oh, they turned on proxy mines on the street. That's beautiful. Anything else I need to worry about? No. I'm gonna get spotted if I stay here, and I can't move forward. I can't move forward without getting spotted, so I have to pull back. I feel relatively safe here, but that doesn't really do anything for me. That shows cover, but again, I'm pretty sure I get spotted right there. No cover up here, no cover there. Man, whoever's in charge of cleaning this street did a far too good job. I guess we go up. You may be seen. Okay, I can't go up. There's an off chance that he doesn't see me if I back up a little bit, but I feel like that cone's gotta see me. I think we just have to abandon position. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. Alright. Noir, stay down, man. Stay down. Delay. I like how they pretend that they're hustling, but they just like meandering around the landing craft and not actually guarding the guy. Okay, well, that did give me time to get fully in position. I don't really need that spot. This is the spot I probably should take. Angel. Okay, no one's gonna see me. I'm going to juice the body. And then I'm going to leave. Leave. Why is this raising so much at the moment? I feel like this is only supposed to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting 2 extra from something. What did you see? Did you see the body? Oh, you spotted him. What? That's... Okay, well, we're going loud. All right, delay till after the sniper. Sniper, take the shot. Okay, school shot's not gonna do it. Those are all about killing. That doesn't matter. I do have Death Watch. All right, take your shot. 100%, 16% chance to crit. Okay, weak hit, but a hit nonetheless. I don't have enough for another shot, but I am going to Overwatch, and I really just want you. Noir. Yeah, give her an initiative buff. Give yourself an initiative buff. Go loud. Did those idiots literally just not even hear the shot? Hang on a second. You guys are... Okay, you guys are alerted. All right, I was gonna say, wait, how do you not be alerted? Okay, shredded the armor. That's gonna help a ton. And down. All right. That'll play. Target down. Time to get off the kill. Oh, thank goodness. We're not in the best position, but we're definitely not in the worst position. I was expecting that to be our exit. Scramble for an exit. Yes. Yes, I will. He's out of actions. And look at that. This is why we level Tactical Surge. Angel Eyes is in range. Do I literally just GTFO? Angel can probably not get out, but we'll get close. Let's delay. I do want to make sure Angel can get off that roof okay. No, it wasn't a body that they caught. I didn't. You are correct. But what he did, he saw Sarge. I don't think it was the body he saw. Yeah, noise and intruder spotted. So he ended up seeing Sarge. But yes, you are correct. I did miss that body. Okay, and Sarge, literally just leaves. He could make it, but again, I'm really worried about Angel Eyes. So I think we're gonna actually stop here. And we're gonna lay down some cover fire. Yeah. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. Okay, Sarge, I didn't give him his assault rifle. He's on pistol. Okay, well, Overwatch from the sniper at least. Alright, I want you to wait. Angel, I need you to run like your life depends on it. Oh, I was right. I was right. She can't make it to the exit. Okay, if that's the case, I mean, we're already gonna be... There's no difference. Okay. Yeah, I didn't end up needing to kill the sniper, but I do feel like that was a good decision. If I had to, like, run to stop the VP from going here, I would have needed that spot. So I don't regret that. I do feel that was a good choice. Okay, here. Take the shot. Do I fire a second time before I run? It's 2 AP, yeah. Yeah, it's... Okay, but then you need to move. You're gonna have the same problem. I think... Do you have a melee weapon? No, that is a ranged weapon. Done. Okay, good. Didn't get any shots. Now here's a quandary. If I take a shot, the shot is 3 AP. If I shoot a 3 AP shot, I don't get out. Or, wait, I could pathfind. Cancelled by any attack. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm okay. I think you're both the same. You're wounded, though. Take the shot. Oh! Oh, that almost makes me want to stay and shoot you, too. 21% chance. No, that's too greedy. Alright, we're going to pop Pathfinder for the extra move speed. Yeah, and I end up basically in the same position as if I didn't shoot. That's fine. Alright, please don't shoot the sniper or the Cyberknight. Pretty please. Pretty please. Shoot the soldier. Or nobody. That's also a valid choice. Alright, he's gonna go before other people go. If I do a look ahead. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, so double clicking still shoots. Just for those of you playing along at home. Alright, well, that wasn't what I was gonna do. I was gonna click on him and look at something. Alright, and we're out. We're out. I'm not getting wounded on my Cyberknight. Make a death line near the end? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, unfortunately, man, if I had been on my assault rifle like I should have been. Alright. You... Okay, he was the guy that was going first. That's what I was gonna look at. So we're actually in the clear. We can just leave. We don't get XP, we don't get loot for killing people. It literally doesn't matter, so we're just out. There's no reason to chance anything going wrong. Out. Out. Get the bonus? Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. One more kill. Oh. Okay. In this case, yes, we do get something bonus. I only have one shot. If you had one shot. Shoot. You guys are correct. You sold Captain's Clean Glory. Under normal circumstances, there's no reason. Alright, we have a pretty decent odd of killing this guy. Just for giggles, I'm gonna skull shot. Oh, less damage. Oh, that's not the right guy. Skull shot him. 78%. There it is. Okay. I salvaged it. I almost successfully failed the mission bonus. We're clear down here. Don't slow down. Go, go, go. That's what I was trying to do. I just wanted Remedy to have a chance to have a little bit of glory. You know, people been trashing her in the comments. She's got to have a chance too, right? Everything was wrapped up nicely, though our target did not have a good night. We were too fast. The bodyguards didn't have a real chance. The bodyguards were being retarded. I don't know what they were thinking. They all like jumped off the plane and started like taking a piss or something instead of actually guarding the target. That would have been way harder if they had actually been with the target instead of 2 turns behind. That's why I hired you, Noir. I had a feeling you'd handle this without any fuss. When an opportunity that rare and that good comes up, I knew you could help me capitalize on it. Okay, I really hope he's limit breaking, because he's my gunman. We got 2 levels ups too. Made the money, paid the money. Won a whole bunch of missions. 10 missions complete and dinner out. Complete a VIP assassination. Alright, how are you feeling, buddy? Are you feeling like you want a limit break? You sure are. You sure are. I really, really, really want him to up his guns. I want better guns. Bad. Hey, my Cyberknight? Why does this look like I don't have everything? I feel like I do have everything. That's a little weird. Okay, here we have 2 extra talents, but if I do multi-class to soldier, I need some talents. So I don't necessarily want to run around and unlock everything. Yeah. When scoring a critical hit, debuff the target and nearby allies with minus evasion. And debuff an enemy within 25 meters with minus 6 initiative. Cancels Overwatch. That's kind of nice. Actually, I kind of feel like I need some extra hacking on him. How many times have I complained I forgot to bring enough hacking? Getting a second use of this would be super useful. Super useful. I think we're doing that. I bring him on almost every single mission. All right, we didn't get the second use, but we're heading towards it. Okay, and new conversation with Red Hat. Interesting. Ready to train the sniper. Good job, by the way. Good job. No complaints. We didn't really get to do much. Less recoil. I don't care at the moment. That's cooldown. Pathfinder AP cost. That would have been really nice. Extra use. It's whatever. If this attack kills your target, immediately reload. That would be really useful, actually, because it's very slow to reload that. We were also working on Skull Shot. Extra crit chance. Let's get that. Oh, it's 2 points and I only have 1 point. All right, let's just save her point. Sarge. Okay, Sarge, we were setting him up to kind of be like a crit kill thing. This gets me extra AP? No. This gets me extra AP. 2 AP if we get a crit hit. Yes. Yes. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, we do have a potential recruit. We messed up last time when we were playing. We didn't have room, and I was like, I don't want a second Vanguard. I wanted a second Vanguard. Many regrets were had there. But I'm already like half an hour over my time limit, so we'll do that next time. So that's going to be Cyberknights for the night. We ended with less heat than we started with, I think. Right? I think we did good. No one got absolutely crippled. We did every mission available to us. I feel like tonight was successful. We're back in it. We're back in it. RNGesus came through for you on that one. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate your well wishes. I think you could have trained your sniper just before. Oh, did I have a level on the sniper already? Could be. Gustav says, good stream. Thank you, Gustav. We nailed it. I feel we did. Okay, so I'm 99% sure. No, let me revise that. I'm 90% sure that we will be back on Wednesday with more Cyberknights. Friday, of course, is Dominions. And then my weekend's a little up in the air. It's Father's Day this weekend. And hopefully someone will be coming to repair my gate. So I may have a repairman that's going to break into my schedule. So I just have to do that whenever they're available. So if things go according to plan, Wednesday for Cyberknights, Friday for Dominions, and then there will be some streaming over the weekend, but I don't have the time nailed down yet. In the very near future, we are continuing House of Legacy. We're going to start a Shadow Empire. We're going to continue Cyberknights. And I think I have 1 or 2 other games that are on the very high list. I don't think I'm going to announce what I think it's going to be yet until we're closer. But some more variety coming, some more cool stuff. So if something I'm doing isn't your cup of tea, check back in, because I'm going to try to spread out the genres a little bit so we're not just doing one thing. So more to come, more to come. Okay, I'm going to stop rattling things off. I'm heading out. Have a good evening, everybody. I will catch you next time. Babble out.